Awesome. The Fool's Guide to Tetrigiah, Episode 3.
Yep.
Or whatever.
4 now, isn't it?
Say what?
4 now, isn't it?
Yeah,
this is the third one that we're streaming.
Ah,
yeah,
that is true.
We missed a couple of them.
Actually, this will be 5
Yeah.
because we also missed
Missed the
missed 2
second
now.
session.
that I completely forgot to try and figure out how to upload the
Craig versions.
Craig sessions, which thankfully Craig only disconnected twice or one time last time.
That was good.
Craig was
That
much
is
better
good.
than last time.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not sure what is going on with our friend Bird of Paradox, but I guess we'll begin.
Alright. By the way,
So-
should I have Rofaris come down to join everybody in the cellar on the map?
I'll know. I'll let you know when your character comes in
Okay.
and what happened.
Alright.
So, welcome everyone to. Probably should pick up my mic closer to my mouth so that you guys can hear me.
Oh, yeah, that's way
Welcome
better.
everyone to a Fool's Guide to Tetrigiah. Last we left off, our adventurers had just completed going through everything down in the cellar of
Prospero.
Prospero. Keep on forgetting that name. Thank you. For the basement of Prospero, and found some
He wouldn't
interesting
happen to
stuff.
be lost, would he?
From previous findings, you know that Prospero is, in fact, deceased at this point in time.
So Prospero is lost.
To the
As far as you
living
know, yes.
realm.
To the living realm. He is assumed deceased.
Alright.
But you guys finished going through the abandoned basement. Elvis came across a hidden compartment where Prospero had left a note for him, along with a couple of extra spells. You guys leveled up to level 2. What else happened?
Oh, we leveled up? I
You know
missed
that Noah had an interesting dream, or Geshuin had an interesting dream,
Mm-hmm.
and when he woke up from it, he found himself glowing.
Ooh, fun.
You guys began to rummage around in the alchemy section of the basement, and eventually came up with the potion, which was promptly consumed by our dear friend Jebediah, who for some unforeseen reason is not here with us tonight.
He's still off on the road. He ran back out into the woods.
Yeah, he hearing that the drink might have made it impossible, if not more difficult, to change him back to his normal self. He got upset and stormed off into the woods. That was the last that most of you had seen of him. Except for Frost, who, upon reaching his bedroom, saw a magical door appear. And upon seeing this door, he entered a magical tavern known as the Golden Eagle. where apparently Rofaris and Win were currently just napping at the moment.
Alright. By the way, don't mind me. I'm just sort of trying to figure out how to go about actually updating myself to level 2 on this. Because
Yep.
I missed that.
So, now out of game, basically the Golden Eagle is a place where, if characters don't show up if people don't show up to the game, that's basically where their characters go for the time being. Is they'll go
So-
to like the Golden Eagle.
That's going to be our central hub.
I don't suppose you would mind me re-rolling that for my increase in hit points, would you?
Yeah, you could re-roll that.
Thank you. I will accept this.
Average.
Yes.
It is acceptable.
Not. It's not really going to be a central hub. It kind of can be considered that. It's mainly used for if people are AFK. If they're not able to attend the session, that's basically where their characters will go, so that they don't interlude too much.
Yeah. So do
Yeah.
we just get whisked away by an unknowable entity?
Basically, a magical doorway will appear, and
Suck us in.
someone will open the door and gesture to the people who aren't showing up for that session.
Okay.
And I believe that Frost conversed with a couple of these people, one of whom actually turned out to be his god,
Really?
known as the Tavern Keep. Yes, he came across some information finding out that the gods were returning to the lands, or returning in a way to the mortal realm, and are ineffectively weakened because when they awaken, they do not know of their past lives. They do not know pretty much anything,
Oh,
and so they each um, they create like a false name for themselves until they can find their true name and actually figure out who they are. So the god that Frost is getting his power from is called the Tavern Keep. You also have two other gods who currently reside in the Golden Tavern, one of whom is the Fool, and the other is... Oh, actually, you guys don't know who the other one is quite yet. But currently, the people who reside in the tavern are Rofaris. You actually wake up inside of this tavern,
Awesome.
and I guess that's where we'll begin today's session. You wake up inside of the tavern. You see Win is currently asleep in a table not far off from here. And you also see a little bit away from you, kind of sitting down on the floor, is Jebediah, who's just currently sitting down on the floor, not really knowing what to do. You also see a kind of a shorter, stouter man. He still looks humanoid. He's got curly black hair and a beard that's about an inch thick, nicely trimmed. He's currently attending the bar.
Okay.
I guess that as you wake up, you see as someone comes out from the back area of the tavern, and he appears to be dressed kind of like in like a harsh leather. He's got like a poet shirt on. Walks up to you and reaches out his hand. I believe it's your time for you to go now.
Very well. I shall depart.
He takes your hand, lifts you up out of the chair, graciously walks over to the door and opens it for you.
Pleasant tidings. And I guess I'm going to
Sure
step out.
thing. As you step out, you find yourself in what appears to be one of the bedrooms in Prospero's upper house on the second story. There doesn't appear to be anyone else within the room. But as the door closes behind you, you see what appears to be a mahogany door with golden designs running around it, and the golden designs kind of retract into the frame of the door, which then itself kind of disappears, leaving nothing but the cedar wood of the normal house behind.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sort of looking at different paladin spells. Could you say that again?
I didn't say much, but I guess at this point, the sun begins to rise over the horizon, or what you can see of the sun. It's actually a little dreary today. You've got like a slight sprinkling of rain as it kind of pitters down in the chilled wintry air. No one decided to light a fire that night, so it was quite cold.
Okay.
Downstairs, you see as Alvis is sitting at the door. He nodded off in his sleep, waiting for Jebediah to return. And everyone appears to wake up right around the same time.
Ah, hello there, friends. I hope you've all
Good
been well in
morning,
my
Rafara.
absence.
It's been a while. Wow.
Indeed, aye. By the way, out of character real quick. You know, that stomach issue that I've been complaining about, it does seem to be starting to act up again, but I should be good for a while, at least. So
Okay.
I might ask to dip early, but I'll be good for a little bit at least.
Alright.
Fortunately, with this surgery that I'm going into on Wednesday, it shouldn't be an issue after that, or at least not nearly as much of an issue. Anyways,
Alright.
that's the end of my out of character.
Okay. So you guys wake up, you see as your good friend, what's his face? Devin. It's your good friend Devin, kind of sitting back in a one of the lounge chairs over by the fireplace. He's kind of dozed off to sleep there, his arm resting against the armrest. You see a little bit of drool going off into his beard.
I don't seem to recall Devin. Has he been met since my long absence?
Yes, Devin is a carpenter that was a longtime friend. He has a reddish, deep red beard, some long red hair, and He's a dwarf, but he's tall for a dwarf.
Okay.
As he just kind of sits in the chair.
All right.
Frost is gonna wake up and start heading downstairs after hearing him snore.
Oh, that was son. Oh, oh
Indeed
goodness.
it is, eh?
So where is everybody on the bottom floor right now?
Right now, it appears that Devin, Frost, and Rofaris are currently in like the living area where you had the fireplace, and I'm not sure where.
Elvis?
No, I know that Alvis is currently at the doorstep waiting for Jebediah to return. I'm not sure where Afi is, and I'm not sure where Geshwin is.
Mm.
I don't think I marked where I was supposed to be last session. We'll just say I'm upstairs.
Yeah, we'll just say you went upstairs and went into one of the rooms.
Ditto.
All right, so the
Oh
two
yeah,
of
that's
you.
right. Alfie was in her room doing her little thingy with her thingy.
Yep. Afi,
What?
Doing the little magic thing with the thing she had.
And
Okay.
my magic thing is very magical, so just keep your hands off.
Noted.
Afi found, for those of you who don't know, Afi found a magic crystal, which was purple with golden designs all around it. And
She
You
saved
have
Alvis
a
from
little-
it because Alvis was going to try to get the contents out.
yeah.
All right.
But where did you put the crystal?
It's in my my possessions, my pocket.
All right. Is it visible or
Nah,
not visible
nah,
for anyone?
nah,
Okay.
it's not visible.
Not visible. Okay. All right. So you guys wake up over on Afi. Afi, you're towards more the eastern side of the house. The room which you use is a bit more towards the eastern side, and you can see as the sun kind of peeks through the clouds over the horizon.
Okay, and as the sun comes up, I'll make my way downstairs, and I'll probably go to the fireplace and start a fire. It's kind of got a chill last night.
I walk downstairs as well and greet everybody with a very tired hello.
Good morning, friend.
Morning.
Oh, it's good to see everyone awake. I'm not sure where Win and that turtle man went off to, but it's good to see the rest of you.
Hey, it's good
I'm
to
sure
see you
they'll
as well.
turn up sooner or later.
Been far too long since I've seen the lot of you.
It has been quite a while, hasn't it?
I
Aye.
thought there was another tiefling among you,
Indeed,
and
aye.
at that
Out
at
of
that
character
point,
again.
At that point, William comes running down the stair, kind of buttoning up her shirt.
Ah, Anne. It's good to see you again.
Yes, it is a pleasure to meet you guys here again. What are we doing now?
I'm not certain.
That's
I've
a
been
good
away
question.
for a while.
We've helped Alvis, and I think really I'd just like to get these anklets off. If anything.
I agree with you.
Aye, they do seem
So
a mite
we-
uncomfortable.
Now we're gonna head to Swamp Bass.
Yep.
Well, before we do that, I think I'd like to have a little breakfast myself.
It is always
Is there
wise to have some breakfast.
any?
They do say it's the most important meal of the day.
Indeed.
As you go into like the kitchen, the kitchen area, you see some supplies which appear to be used for baking. Make a see if you can find enough supplies to make a good meal.
Everybody?
Or whoever is going into the kitchen.
I'll go in with Afi if he's going in. She's going in, sorry.
Yeah, it seems like half of us are playing.
Oh, wow.
different
Natural
characters.
one!
Oof.
You can't find anything. You
Yeah,
find a couple of spiders. That's about it.
we're not touching those spiders.
No
Hold
more
on a second
spiders.
here.
Please.
But hey, if you find something, and if it turns out to be rank, I can purify it, so good luck.
Yeah, I think I took purify, or no, I did not take purify food and drink. My bad.
Afi, you do find a bit of stuff. You find a bit more cheese. You find a good 2 bottles of nicely aged wine, which,
Ooh.
as you know, is perfect for breakfast.
Of
You
course
are-
it is. Of course it is.
Of course, yes. You also find some dried meats over in the cupboard, and just a bag of sugar.
A bag of sugar, dried meats, and wine.
And cheese. You do find some cheese.
We are in this good.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a great breakfast to me.
Who's gonna be the guinea pig and take a bite of that piece of meat?
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Who knows how long it's been up there?
I don't. I mean, I would suggest the dwarf, but you know, I've
Why the
survived on
dwarf?
worse.
If we
As you take a bite into the meat, it's actually surprisingly chewy. It's nice. It's nice, full of flavor. It appears to be finely smoked, and it does it is slightly a bit on the crunchy side, but
Wait,
You're
which
able
is
to
it? Is
make
it
it through.
chewy or crunchy? Because those two are
both.
very different.
They're,
That's hard to be.
the main part of the meat is chewy. However, it is a bit
So
hard
the
to
outside
chew.
is crunchy.
It's chewy, but not quite. You know,
extremely
it's not
dry
a deli-
aged meat. You
Yeah,
gotta cut off the
Alright.
outside.
This is fairly well preserved, it would seem. Seems quite good.
I'll take a bite of it too and start chomping down.
And from the doorway,
Help myself to a little
There
bit of
is
the
a
wine, I
frozen-
think,
goblin.
as I drink some rum
Alright.
myself.
My flask is empty, so I'll top it off with some of that wine.
all right. All of you who are drinking the wine, make a con save just to see.
Oh no. I mean, it's not like I'm guzzling it down or anything.
Yeah, it's
Oh
just slightly.
no! Apparently, I'm
You
a
may not be
lightweight.
guzzling it. Yeah, you may not be guzzling it down, but
I mean, it
for some
has been a
reason,
while, I
this
guess, since
wine
I've
is-
eaten. So,
yeah, this wine is just really strong
Yeah.
for some
must
reason.
be
It
elvish.
heavily affects you. Yeah, it must be elvish wine. As you take just a single cupful, and you already feel a bit dizzy. Just from that, you almost stumble over yourself.
Oh no.
Unlike lightweights.
But it fades after, or you'll have disadvantage on dexterity checks for the next hour.
An hour? Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
strong
Actually, I was just say 30 minutes because you didn't roll a natural one.
Alright, well, I appreciate that.
So we don't have to do anything dexterous for the next 30 minutes. Don't fall downstairs. First off,
I'll do my best.
I look at Elvis. Yeah, he's here.
He's still in the doorway, frozen, asleep.
Can I like go and grab him and try to wake him up?
Alright, you wake up Elvis. There's like a bit of frost and ice kind of over on his shoulder from being outside.
I'm gonna put him
Nah,
next to that.
yeah.
I'm gonna put him next to that fire and shove a piece of meat in his mouth.
Yeah, pour
Chew
some wine
this.
down his throat.
Warm up. Yeah.
That is how you deal with hangovers. So yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think he has a hangover, but
I do know actually
Wow.
that one of the best hangover cures is just having a lot of bacon.
nice.
Oh,
that's good to know.
Yeah.
I can fix your hangovers, so it's
Because
fine.
I'm
If you
sure
guys
that
get
most of
hungover.
us in here are at least somewhere on the level of being an alcoholic. So
Yeah.
No, I do not go to meetings. Thank you very
Legally,
much.
I have to say no to that.
that's fair.
for legal reasons, that's a joke.
Oh yeah.
What happened? Oh,
Okay, throw a blanket on top of him while he's chewing on the meat next to the fire
Yeah, you're able to easily find a blanket and throw it on top of him.
without having the blanket catch on fire.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
Okay.
Over the course of the next hour, Alvis warms up until he becomes about normal.
Awesome.
You guys do any? Does everyone else do anything, or does anyone else do anything during that time?
I should probably spend some time maintaining my gear. It's been, I think, a good day or two, so the armor needs to
Alright.
have some oil applied, so does the sword.
Yep. You go through. You are still you are still without your sword. However, you do have the two short swords, which you have found
Oh, I thought I only picked
within
up
this
one.
area.
Okay.
I thought you picked up two. So if you say you picked up one, then you picked up one.
Yeah, I
So
only picked up the one, but yeah, I'm still missing my greatsword to the best of my knowledge, which makes me very sad.
We'll find your greatsword eventually.
Maybe I ought to
I
get
know
some of
there's
those
a good
fancy-
blacksmith in town. Perhaps you can talk to him.
Hey, perhaps. Actually, maybe I should see about getting some of those swamp bass scales forged into one, as well as some armor.
Currently, I don't think we know about swamp bass yet.
Alvis does, but that's about it. He'd be the
Yeah.
only one.
Oh, okay. So then I didn't say anything about the swamp bass.
We
You
just
can edit
do.
that out. It's fine. You can edit it out.
Nah, this is a live
Undo it.
stream. You can't edit.
Control Z.
Control Alt Delete.
Reverse, reverse,
no.
reverse, reverse.
Alt F4.
No.
All right.
Okay, so
Should we get going?
Yeah.
Back to town we go.
Yeah.
all
I
right, you
presume
guys.
people have sort of caught me up on the gist of what's going on. Well, I've
Yep, they've gotten you up
away.
on everything.
Okay.
They went through that whole area. I believe it was 20 gold that you guys got each,
Awesome.
Yes.
or
Yep.
was it? Yeah,
It was 20.
I couldn't remember whether it was 20 or 50 that I gave you guys, but yeah, because you found a stone, a magical stone that Devin had been in need of, or that had been made for Devin by Prospero. He gave you each of you 20 gold for finding it.
Hmm.
Okay.
And while we're sitting around, I pulled the crystal out and make sure I didn't miss anything last night when I was looking it over.
All right, you pull it out, and it's actually crystal clear now. You've noticed that it's been that way ever since you finished, or after the vision faded away.
Yeah, I guess I could always use a backup arcane focus.
Aye, always good to have an emergency weapon, as I
And
have
I'll
recently
stow it away
learned
in my pack.
myself.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't have enough, or there's no such thing as not enough.
Aye. Oh, there's definitely such a
Alright.
thing as not enough, just not too many.
Well, unless you can't carry them.
That is true. Aye.
As you guys are walking back, Devin kind of places his hand on Frost's shoulders and said, "Hey, about your tavern,
Yeah.
I've been meaning to tell you. I can, I could fix it up for you, but it will cost you quite a bit too.
How much would it cost? Or what's the...
I did the numbers in my head last night,
Okay.
and I'd say it's about a 200,000 gold.
Oh my god!
That's a fair
My-
bit of gold.
Yeah,
My
I mean,
silver-
I can get it. I can get you fixed. I can get it fixed up for you, just fine. But if you could get me the money, that'd be great. I mean, of course, building a tavern is no easy thing. I'll also have it stocked for you once you get back with the money too. But for now, I'll just build it.
That's
And
taking age.
that's going a bit on the cheap side too. If I'm being honest.
Cheap?
I
was-
think
I was-
that's cheap, friend.
I mean, usually, you said you wanted it like Prospero's house. That wood isn't cheap.
I was only kidding.
Oh, okay. Would you just like it normal then?
I mean, I would like it a little bigger, but not as big as Prospero's house.
Okay, I see. In that case, I could bring it back down to about a. I'll tell you what. I'll bring it down to 100,000. 100,000 gold if you allow. Well, my daughter is in need of a job, and so once the tavern is built, if you can't pay it back, my daughter will take over the tavern for you until you get back. In which case, she said she'll happily work as a barmaid for you. She was actually planning on asking for an apprenticeship this coming spring, but unfortunately, because of the fire, we weren't sure whether it was going to happen.
Okay, so you rebuild my tavern. You're going to stock it up, and while we're gone, you're going to have her manage it.
That's correct.
That seems fair to me.
And yeah, that seems fair.
Seems better than the previous deal.
Yeah,
Aye.
and I'll even let you stay there for free and drink for free too.
Hi. He puts out his hand. I guess it's a deal then.
I grab his hand and I shake vigorously.
Oh, no,
Alright,
shake,
so
but shaking
100,000
vigorously?
gold to rebuild your tavern. I'll go ahead and start work on it tomorrow.
Oh, that's quick.
And I whisper, I know Guy and Ironheart will loan you the money.
Well, I'll think about that. Thank you. Like my face just turns like pale from all the money I gotta dish out for the new tavern.
Yeah,
That's
kind of
fine.
takes
That's
up the
fine.
stone and flips it in his hand. It'll make this thing will make quick work of that tavern.
Only two things that are certain in life: death and taxes.
Aye.
Yeah. Let's just hope this one doesn't get burned down again with nobody hiding in my basement.
You've got no idea how much I appreciate you guys getting this for me. I may be a tall dwarf, but I'm still a dwarf.
I can't wait to see your craftsmanship then.
Aye. I can't wait to see it finished either.
Gigantic.
This will be the best tavern Frosthaven's ever seen.
Aye, it'll be 5 stories high. Well, 4 stories in a basement. I was thinking of on the first floor we could have a nice tavern area. We could have the main area with a nice fireplace going up through it. On the first floor, above that, we could have some nice 8 to 10 rooms for more common folk. A couple of them would be a one-person room, while a couple would have double beds. Floor above that would be for a couple of more of the nobles of sorts. And then, of course, above that would be the place where you're staying, along with a meeting room for you.
Sounds fabulous. I cannot wait to see it.
Great. I'll make sure to get some of that good wood for you.
Thank you.
Something
I
that'll
appreciate
stay
it.
through the ages. Not easily flammable.
Good. Good. I'd hate to see everything go back up in flames.
Literally.
Especially with all the alcohol that's stocked inside.
Aye.
Alright, so off we go. Back to regular business now.
So it would seem
Frost's
I-
gonna be like shaking in his metal armor.
As you guys begin walking by, you pass by the dwarf's house, and he waves goodbye to you, says his farewells, and heads back to his wife, who's currently at the door. Appears to be almost fuming at the fact that she didn't, or that he spent the night somewhere else.
Understandable.
What's his wife's name? Again?
Uh,
we didn't
what?
get his wife's name, I don't think.
Yeah, his last. They are the Strong Arms.
Frost is gonna yell out to Mrs. Strongarm. Apologies for keeping out Devin. He's been helping us all night. He was not cheating on you, I promise, Dwarf's honor.
Well, of course he wouldn't. No lass would be stupid enough to go out with my man.
Yeah. And I kind of whisper to Alfie, she's kind of scary.
Kind of. Wonder why she has that skillet in her hand.
The skillet
Look,
is
it
the
doesn't-
ultimate weapon.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's.
And just twirls it in her hand, waiting. Her arms crossed, waiting for him to get back.
We should all split
Be
up.
careful,
now.
friend.
Because
Despite him being a tall dwarf, he's kind of crouching down, kind of slumped over now.
Be
I wave
careful,
goodbye.
friend. My thoughts are with you.
Aye. Safe travels.
You as well.
I recommend that you don't fall asleep while she's got the skillet in her hand.
Perish the thought.
Oh, don't worry, it won't be anything new. Still hurt though.
I'm just waiting to hear some clinking and clackings of pots and pans on him. As we walk away.
You go inside the door and you hear what appears to be a bit of yelling.
Oh, there goes the spanking with the skillet.
Godspeed with him.
It's alright. It's alright. He'll live. He's a tough dwarf.
Uh,
All dwarves are tough. We'll be fine. We've lived through much worse. Onward we go.
Alright.
Indeed.
You guys head back into town.
Yeah.
Is
Can I
there
go
anything-
check? I'm gonna go
Sorry.
check on Stalwart at my tavern.
Yeah.
See what he's doing, or if he's still there.
He does not appear to be there anymore.
Okay.
By the way, I'm also going to sort of mention to Anne, as we are kind of walking, I'm just going to sort of start walking next to Anne and say, by the way, I mentioned in a letter I sent to Gordon's Knot that you were interested in, getting the protection of the Order by joining. So hopefully there will be a response to that soon, and we'll find out what they have to say about it.
Oh, thank you very much. I honestly, I don't have anywhere else to go right now, so I really do appreciate it.
Well, if it's possible, I'll
Perhaps,
see it done.
perhaps, perhaps I could become an apprentice. I
I'll
mean,
hope.
I've already missed the appointed time for me to get an official apprenticeship, but perhaps I can
Well,
just take on an apprenticeship for now.
Gordon's not as far from typical. We don't have the manpower to be picky.
Hi, fair.
So hopefully I'll see a response relatively soon, and we'll know for certain.
Aye.
And I'm just gonna sort of, give her a, clap a hand on her shoulder and continue walking, I guess.
All right. Through a bit of asking around town, you guys are able to figure out where the where everything is. If you guys want to go somewhere.
Alright. I'm gonna see about that blacksmith, actually, if everyone's okay with that. I miss my big claymore.
Well,
I'll
I'll
go
go
with
with
you.
you.
Don't forget it doesn't matter the size of the sword; it's how you use it. AP will tell you.
Alvis,
It's
this
still
entire
fun to
time,
have big sword, though.
Alvis is in the back, just up.
And not to mention, we still have these anklets, so he's within a mile.
Mm-hmm. That is also true.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, going to the blacksmith, we might be able to find a way to get them to get the anklets off. They do work with metal, after all. And to the best of my knowledge, these anklets are, in fact, metal.
But I think these are enchanted with some kind of magic that would stop them from being cut off.
Well, we know that they're enchanted, we just don't know if that's part of the enchantment.
Well, we don't know until we try.
Alright. So, I mean, I'm
You
heading
can
that
go
way
try
anyways. Aye.
I'm coming
And,
along with you.
and I tell Albus that chin up. You can always sneak into a Frost's backpack and sleep.
Jebediah hasn't been away from me ever.
Sometimes a turtle needs some turtle time. Okay, just give him a little time.
He's a little stressed out from the night before, getting all that power and he's got to let it all out. He'll return.
Indeed. If nothing else, I doubt
Besides,
he'd abandon his longest friend.
Well, plus, what's going to eat something that size?
Especially given the shell. That would be difficult for any animal.
That'd be a bit tough.
He's a tough turtle.
Aaron just kind of goes over. He should be fine. I wouldn't worry about him too much.
I know it ain't gonna stop you from worrying, but he's a tough guy.
I mean, he did headbutt the tree a long time ago and shake it, so...
He's practically my best friend and kind of my son. Like I said, I've had him since he hatched from a little egg.
Maybe he's got a stomachache from eating that
Sometimes
giant
gotta fly
spider
the
the other
coop.
night. Maybe he has to poop that giant spider out, and he doesn't want you to see, or us to see, which I think.
I certainly
So that's
Honestly,
why
I
he
wouldn't want
appreciate
to see
seeing
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's where he's probably off doing that right now. So, because that was a pretty big spider, not gonna lie. He ate the entire thing.
Yeah, I was kind of impressed he got it down.
It was twice his size. We're all surprised he got it down. So it's probably fighting with his stomach right now.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, as you guys walk around town, you hear the sound of metal clanging against an iron, as you near a blacksmith shop.
Let us inquire there about these anklets.
All right.
So I'm gonna just sort of start walking in, I guess.
All
I'll
right,
walk in with him.
you guys walk in, and it's a nice shop. Behind the counter, you actually see as the wall behind the counter actually seems to have been taken out and leads into kind of a stone-made area where you actually see a dwarf similar to Devin, swinging, making a sword at the moment. What appears to be a sword.
Hello there, friend.
Do I?
Can we entreat you for your services?
Yeah, kind of looks over to you and just kind of gives a nod, walks up to the counter, places his arms down, says, "What you want?"
Well, we seem to have run afoul of the Shining Helm. There was a bit of a misunderstanding, and they wound up putting a series of anklets on us. Myself, several of my friends here, and they seem to have run off with the keys to them. We were wondering if you might help assist us in removing these. I do believe that they burned down the local inn in doing so.
He takes a peek over the counter, kind of pulls himself up to kind of look over.
I'm gonna sort of
Takes
try
a
to
look
lift
at
up
him.
my foot a little bit up, try to give him a better look.
Not much I can do there. Those look magical.
Indeed. That is
So,
unfortunate.
Sorry, I can't help you. I can get you some weapons, though.
That would be appreciated. They also stole my sword.
Yeah, he's embarrassed about a short sword. Can you get him something bigger?
He has short sword complex.
Well, I will once again point out that Rofaris is in fact she.
She has short sword complex. I do
Yeah.
apologize.
Perfectly fine.
She has short sword complex.
I mean, it doesn't stop the point that you are a little touchy about how short your sword is.
Rofaris is somewhat
The
confused.
the dwarf looks over and he's just like, I totally understand. My little son had that at a time.
Rofaris
He's
is
all
even more
grown up.
confused.
Doesn't every son have that at one time?
I feel as though I'm missing something, friends.
Just a small sword complex. Yeah, I can understand that. Let me take a look at the weapon you have now, the one that you're so upset about.
Alright, I'll unbuckle my sword from my belt and lay it on the counter.
He takes a look at it. Well, it doesn't seem to be any dwarf or elf that made it. I'll tell you that much.
Most likely.
Mostly crudely made.
I'm not certain, in fact, who forged it. All I know is that, I had to scrounge it from a fight with, I believe they call themselves the Broken Liar, possibly the Damaged Liar, one or the other.
The damaged liar. Yeah, that would explain it.
Had a bit
They
of a
don't have
scrap.
good craftsmen, but they've got great metal. I could probably melt this down into something bitter.
That would be much appreciated. I do not
I'll
suppose
tell you what.
there's enough of it to forge a greatsword, but
Oh no, I've got plenty of great swords already made. About 3 of them. But I'll tell you what. I'll sell this to you for about 10 gold.
10 gold for one
Yes,
of the greatswords.
No. I'll buy the short sword off of you for 10 gold.
For 10 gold. Alright, that seems fair. And then how much would a greatsword cost?
About 50 gold.
50 gold. That's a fair bit.
Take a long time to make.
That is true.
They're not cheap on material either.
That is true.
How badly do you want that greatsword, Rafars?
It is what I'm trained to fight in mostly.
I'll
I
go
will
half
say,
with that greatsword with
Rafaris,
him.
it doesn't matter how big your sword is. It just matters what you can do with it.
I can do a
I'll
lot
figure
more
it
with
out
a big
helping
sword
right
than
now.
a small one.
Hey, solidarity with the ladies here. I'm like, if the girl wants a big sword, get her a big sword. I can
Yeah.
help. I can help with the little funds.
Yeah,
No,
I'll go half with the sword if she really wants the sword.
But can Frost really help with the funds? No, I'm just kidding.
At the moment, no, but it's fine.
I do
I
appreciate
had one,
the
he said.
My debt will
Sweating,
get paid
shaking
off with his
hands.
daughter working there. That's fine.
I do appreciate the offer for assistance with the funding, but it's my fault I lost the blade. I must pay for it.
You don't have to go through with this alone now.
That is true.
Usually, messing around with swords is not an alone affair.
I'm still feeling there's a joke I'm not understanding here.
At a character, there is.
Oh, I absolutely,
In
out of character,
character.
I absolutely know the joke. In character, I'm clueless though.
Well, I tell you what. Here's what you. Instead of I can give 10. I'll give you 10. That and then if someone else can give 10, and someone else gives 10, then we're all not all out all that much.
Bro, first roll an insight check.
All right. Well, 1 second. I'm
To
actually
see the joke, or
decent
to see?
insight.
You get the joke.
I look
It
mildly
just dawned on you.
scandalized. I look mildly scandalized.
What can I say?
So are we all pitching in to get her sword, or what?
Yeah.
I
I mean, because you got how much gold you got on you, Rafaris?
Before I sell this sword, 45.
So you'll
Oh,
have
so-
5 left
I
after.
would,
So
I
you'll
would
have
be
5.
left with 5.
Oh, okay. So, well, if you just need a little something on the road until we get paid again, then we can help out.
Oh, that would be appreciated then. But yes, unless it is necessary, I would prefer to pay for the sword myself.
Well, and that's fine. Master Smith, I'm sorry. Your name was or is?
That's right. I don't believe we asked for that. My sincerest apologies, friend.
The name's Dryer. Dryer Strongarm.
Dryer Strongarm.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you Devin's brother?
I am.
Huh. He always talked about you, but I didn't quite realize that was you.
Yeah.
I should have guessed it was by the dashing same features.
Well, that and how quickly he pointed to us that there was a blacksmith that would sell us a sword.
Yeah, that too. But
yes, I would be interested in selling you this short sword and acquiring one of the larger specimens.
Oh, sure thing.
That is
Uh,
much obliged.
He, you see, as the dwarf kind of walks over to one of the. He walks over to the corner, grabs like kind of a step ladder, puts it up against the wall, climbs up, and grabs a sword down. A nice, beautifully made greatsword down from the wall, and walks over to the counter, places it on the counter, and takes a little something out of his pocket, pressing it up against the sword. And afterwards, he gives it to you and says, "That will be 40 plus the short sword."
I dig out my coin purse, just sort of empty it out
Your
on the
coin
counter
point?
and sort of just flick 5 gold back into it. And then push that pile along with the short sword across the counter towards him while I take the great sword. Here you go,
Alright, he
friend.
quickly
Thank you very much.
Point. You seem to have done this a lot. He nods to you. He doesn't seem to speak much, but he nods to you and quickly counts up the coins. He seems to have done this a lot. Sweeps them off the table into like his own satch, and takes the short sword. Thank you very much.
And I thank
And
you,
it's
friend.
a pleasure working for you. They're working with you.
The pleasure is mine.
Actually, I have something that you might be able to help me with.
No?
I'm gonna pull out the black dagger that was given to me. I'm gonna see if he knows who made this or where it's from.
Ooh. Well, that looks dangerous.
Yeah, it was sent to me the night the tavern burned down.
Oh yeah, Frost Flagons, I heard about that.
Yeah,
That must make you Frost, right?
indeed I am.
Hmm.
Still torn over my hard life's work being burned down in a night.
Yeah.
But your
Really?
brother's building me a new one.
Oh, is he now?
Yeah, just at the
Wow.
sum of 100,000 gold, you know. And he starts to cry.
I'm gonna
He's
sympathetically
the
pat his
dwarf
shoulder.
that seems like him, alright.
Yeah, and the best part is your niece, his daughter, will be my new apprentice and be managing it while I'm gone. So you know what? It's all good. It's all fine.
Oh, is she now?
Mm-hmm.
She's always
That
been a
was-
nice gal.
Yeah, that was.
I wonder who's going to be making all the nails and hinges for that new inn.
Probably me.
Oh, it certainly is a family affair, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a family trade.
Hey, as long as he pays for it, I'm fine.
I'm sure he will.
Oh, definitely.
No, back to my dagger.
Yep, let me just have a look at that. He kind of reaches and
Out of
Grab it
character,
from
it's so
me.
hard for me to not start making dagger jokes now that you guys were all making the sword jokes. But I know that just would not.
I actually thought about it, but I was like, man, no, that kind of went on long enough, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I know what this is. Or at least the material.
Yeah.
Well, first off, you see the signature here? That's from the Viper's tail.
Mm-hmm. They're the ones who burned down the tavern.
That makes perfect sense. The iron seems to be from the black mines over in the Rivenar region.
What kind of vine? The what?
The black mines
The black
over in the
mine.
Rivenar region. They're a place with high activity of the Viper's tail. I even know that they actually have some of that place to themselves.
Okay. We'll have to check that place out. Pay them a little
It's
visit.
quite a ways from here, but
How far is it from here?
ooh, it's longer than I have the time to do. Give me a second. Out of game. Out of game. Give me a second. I need to actually see how far away this thing is. Let's see here. Quickest path. Let's see. Quickest path would probably be that way. Two, three. You know what? This guy wouldn't know too well. So
Which direction is it?
it's more central to Avalor. over by
Okay.
Rasparat. So
Well, hold on.
about-
I maybe know the destination.
you would know that that the black mines are located kind of near Rasparat and Navalar. So give me a history check.
Where's? Oh boy. Not bad.
Okay, so you can tell that this trip would take over 2 months
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
my.
on horseback.
Well, they had quite the
Okay.
trip to get here, didn't they?
Well, uh they're known all over the place. So
Interesting.
Hey, just
a bit
wondering.
larger
at 10
than
o'clock-
the small group you might normally think of.
Eh?
At 10 o'clock, can we take a break? I got a couple things I need to do.
Yeah, we could take a break at 10 o'clock.
All
All
right.
right, thank you.
Excuse me. Do you know where we could get a wagon and horse?
Wagon and horse. You know, I don't think we have too many of those in this region.
Well, that's
If I were
unfortunate.
to guess, I'd say your best bet would probably be over in either in Bogwart or somewhere near there. That seems to be the most likely place where you could get actual ones, or have actual ones for sale.
And about how far is that from here? I'm afraid I'm not native to this area.
Bogwart. 2, 3. It's about a month's travel.
A month?
On horseback.
On horse?
That is. Yeah, on horse. So about 3 months travel on foot.
That's some distance.
Aye.
It would take us about 4 months just to get to the mines.
Avalor is not a small region.
Aye, that's no small distance.
I know that.
Hmm. Didn't we bring the wagon back with us?
The
No.
horses ran
Farm?
off.
The horses ran off, so you guys never brought the wagon back.
Hmm. I was gonna say we could find some donkeys.
I'd
But,
say probably a lot of that would be just a little bit more than we could afford right now, though.
Yeah.
You
Aye,
might
we
be able
are-
to find you also might be able to find some horses over in Swamp Bass.
Oh,
But
where's
if you're
that?
planning on going to the mines, that's a bit out of the way.
I'm sure it would be faster than just walking the whole way.
Yeah.
Perhaps. That's certainly true. There's a small chance you can find some on Cobble Rock as well.
Well, I'm sure
That's
we'll
not
be able to
too-
think of something.
It's not too far from here.
Well, looks like we're walking until then.
Aye, so it would seem. Where's Fitz? You know, keeps you active.
Yeah,
Keeps the
keeps the body
stamina
strong. So I guess that's it then. Anything else can you tell me about this dagger?
Well, from what I can tell, it's usually a sign of a bad omen.
That would certainly be accurate.
Definitely accurate.
They are usually given to enemies of the Viper's tail. So if I were you, I'd get rid of it as soon as possible.
What's the quality of this dagger?
Well, the dagger itself seems to be in great quality. Nice and sharp. You could probably get a slight bit more damage from it, but I mean, it is made of black iron, which is known for its sharpness.
Okay.
Out of game, it's a +1 to damage.
Mm. So instead of like a D, what is that? D4, D6, D4,
D4.
Yeah.
plus
It's a
one.
D4 D4 +1 plus dexterity
Hmm.
or strength.
So it's effectively a +1 weapon, minus the attack bonus.
Minus the attack bonus. Yeah.
Okay. Also, by the way, out
Oh.
of character again, we have at least one viewer on the stream who greatly approves of the Scottish but slightly shifted to Russian accent.
Oh, nice. And he's good. Yes.
Needs more vodka.
Viewer, I am sorry that you have to listen to me stutter all the time. This is character development required.
Yeah, this
To
this
improve.
viewer is known as Amy on YouTube.
Oh, that's probably my little brother.
Hello,
Hello, Amy on YouTube. We appreciate your appreciation.
Or it's someone else. I don't know.
Yeah. Or
DM.
it's someone
I'd like to
else.
make a special request.
Yes?
Can we have a random NPC named after our first viewer?
Sure. I'll put them in at some point.
Awesome.
Got a good idea for that.
I hope Amy doesn't have sword complex issues.
Listening to all of you, they probably do now.
That
And
would be
don't
that
know
would
why.
that would be my guess, but it is my sincere hope that after this that they can have a walk away without any complex of any nature.
My
Yeah.
goodness. Alright. What do you guys do now?
Well, I'll take my dagger back, and I guess where we headed to?
I
Swamp
guess we
Ass?
got a walk ahead of us, don't we?
Hey, so it would
I'm
seem.
going to.
If I were you, I'd stock up on some stuff over at Relevars. Aye.
Oh, Drolivar.
Not a fan of that name, not a fan of that person. But I mean, he does sell some stuff.
Well,
So-
we may have to pay him a visit if we're going to
You
be on
might
the
have
road
to.
for however many months.
Looks like we're going to Drolivar's next.
Hey.
Well, Swamp Bass isn't too far from here.
About how far and
Now
in
you-
what direction?
You'll be running into New Bogward first, which is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about a week and a half's travel.
That's not too bad, I suppose.
No.
I've walked further.
Over to New Bogward.
All right, we should. I would say we should get some supplies then, and manage to start heading that way.
May I try the password again? 2 times, please.
I'd say you can try it once every day. So yeah.
Wait, what? Password?
He's trying to randomly guess what the password is to open the manacles on our feet or around our ankles.
Okay.
Magical word.
I don't suppose it would be open sesame, would it?
No. Neither of those seem to work.
Abracadabra?
Wow, how did you roll a 0?
Magic.
By the
Watch,
way,
I can
I
do
am
it
keeping
again.
track of the words I've already used.
I just
Are
rolled
you?
0 again.
How are you doing this? What sorcery have you used to roll a 0?
Magic.
Also,
Yeah,
Geshuin,
not
how do you
used.
have 25 hit points? Dear gods.
Because I'm a fighter.
Yeah, I guess that would do it.
And he's got a high con.
Yeah.
I got 18.
I've only got 16.
18's high for.
I got
You?
a high con.
You almost have as much as me. I have at 22.
Yeah, I have a 16 con.
Don't you ever feel guilty being such a con?
Well, someone has to.
I only have 13 constitution.
Aren't you a paladin?
Yes.
Frost shakes his head.
I had very mediocre rolls on my stats. I mean, I don't have any
This
negatives,
is-
but I've got pretty mediocre positives. Like, I've got 14, 12, 13, 14, 13, 14.
I felt so guilty about mine. The one stat that I had that was bad, I left it there.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
So we're going to go to the general store, I guess, and
Drelevar.
provision up. Yeah, Drelevar.
You enter the general store and are greeted by the tall, slender elf again, who just leans over the counter. Oh, hi! How are you?
Hello, Drelevar.
Out of
Frost
character, I
has those
already
teeth.
don't like this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody likes him.
It's
from
nice
Frost.
for you to hate him.
Hello.
Hello there, friend.
How can I be of assistance?
We're looking for supplies to go on a journey. Could use some rations.
Oh, well, I've got some rations if you'd like.
We would indeed.
Got quite a few stocked up.
I'm sorry, but whenever you do the voice, I always think of Leviosa.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
really
that sounds
awesome.
about right.
You cursed yourself with that one.
I'm never not going to be able to hear that now. Oh, I've just realized it's past 10. I think
yeah,
I heard
let's,
somebody say something about them needing
Yeah.
to
Yep.
use it at 10.
Yeah.
Take a 15-minute break here.
All right.
So,
You mind sending me that break video? I seem to have misplaced the link for it.
It should be pinned in YouTube discussion.
It's pinned in YouTube discussion?
Yep.
Okay. Give me a second and I'll get that up.
Okay.
Alright, and I will get this looping. Alright, let's go.
Okay, be right back.
Oh, it's going?
looks as though the break video is not going to be properly functional, so I think that's just not going to work. Yeah. Or at least not without a special setup that I can't really manage to do right now. It kept going to just a black screen on the stream, so far as I could tell.
I'll have to do something about that.
Yeah, so I'll see what can be done, but that'll have to wait for another stream.
So for those of you who weren't here in the beginning, I'm thinking about writing a book based on our characters and stuff in the world. Just writing it as we go along. It won't be like exactly right and stuff. Of course. And of course your characters aren't going to be exactly your characters and stuff like that, but I'm planning on writing a book. Not sure what it's going to be called yet. I think I'll name it whatever the team decides their names to be. And of course I'm gonna change the names because AC and Alvis are a bit close to each other. You guys are taking a break right now though, so I'm not sure any of you guys are listening. Nope, no one was listening to that.
Actually, I was.
Oh.
You are not alone.
Let me get some drink. I'll be back before we start again. Resume.
I do gotta say, this is a very fun campaign thus far.
Truly is. I'm
Yes, it
actually
is.
invested in my character.
Aye, same.
I'm kind of with mine, but he keeps getting hurt.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get hurt, he gets left out in the code.
Aye.
That was kind of your fault, but your character's drunken fault.
It really hasn't came up much, but that's the first drink that Elvis has ever had.
Really?
I would bet. Especially in that body because, you know, smaller body size, less alcohol to get smashed.
Yeah. And actually, my stomach seems to be acting up quite a bit now, so I think I am gonna have to just dip.
Mm.
So, I'm sorry
Good
about
luck,
that.
fam.
Say
We will
what?
alert you to turn off the stream.
Say what? What was that you
If you
said?
wish, we can alert. If you wish, we can alert you when to turn off the stream.
Alright. That would be good. Yeah, if you could just,
I'm back.
yeah, welcome back. And
And
well,
I got
while you're back, I'm
drink.
about to dip. So
You're about to dip. You shouldn't
yeah,
do that.
my stomach is really acting up. So I'll just, I'll have somebody end the stream
Alright.
when it's time to end it. Just send me a message on Discord.
Good to know.
So until then,
Sorry you
though,
had.
yeah. Sorry, but not much choice. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go now. Cheers.
Cheers. Yep, 5 minutes left.
So what y'all think about the new Resident Evil coming out?
We're still being recorded. Be careful.
I don't know. I'm just talking about it. Not sponsored. Wish to be. Come on, please, Capcom. Anybody?
This episode sponsored by.
Ray, shut up. No, I'm kidding.
No, not yet.
No, good lord.
It's only a matter of time of how advanced they are.
Everyone will advertise Raid Shadow Legends no matter what. Doesn't matter if you want to, doesn't matter if you're under contract, you will advertise for them.
I actually started playing them last week, not gonna lie.
I have a lot of
Uh.
friends that play it.
Alright.
They say it's pretty fun. So
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Anyways, what do y'all think about the new Resident Evil game coming out?
I've actually never played a Resident Evil game before.
Me neither, but it's looking
I'll
nice.
likely be watching other people play it,
Same.
with me being so poor.
I understand.
high five for being poor and making it somehow.
Yes.
Aren't we all?
Cheers, bro. I drink to that.
Well, I'm very fortunate. My extremely rich uncle just got out of the poorhouse, so I'll be set now.
Oh?
Yeah, he just got out of the poorhouse.
Nice.
So how is he extremely rich and just out of the poorhouse?
Exactly, he's not. It's a
Alright, well, it's been 15 minutes. You guys ready to continue?
I'm here.
Mhm.
If everyone's back.
Alright. You guys, ask Relivar through a bit and find out he has about 50 rations. You guys want to do that? As you guys are conversing, you see as a golden archway appears on one of the walls, kind of in an empty space. It kind of opens up, and you see as someone motions for Rofaris, and Rofaris just kind of walks inside. The doors close, and you see it disappear once more. All of you
Well,
see the
that was interesting.
Yeah, that's he's it. This entire story is a little weird, especially him.
Sorry, I forgot to move my mic closer. Again.
You're good.
Alright, so what do you guys do after seeing this and after the shopkeep does not seem to have noticed it.
Um,
Are you going to buy these or not? I have 15 in stock.
did you not just see what happened? I think we're a bit stunned about that.
Sorry, I
What?
just got back. What's happening right now?
Oh, we saw Rafaris go through an archway, a golden archway that appeared out of nowhere, and the shopkeep didn't notice it.
So he's not coming back?
Yeah,
Nope.
no, stomach.
Okay.
Stomach bug is back.
Alright.
Hopefully it'll be gone next time, but
Okay.
I guess we'll see.
Let's see here. So we're looking at. He said it was about a week and a half travel, correct?
Yeah, right.
So I don't know what we have as a group. And he has 15.
How much is everything going to cost?
Well, that'd be 30 silver or 3 gold pieces for 15.
He has 50. 50.
Oh, 50. Okay, sorry. I thought you
Yeah.
said 15.
Nope, he has 50.
50
Yeah.
what rations?
Well, that'd be 150 silver, which would be,
15 gold.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
each 5 silver apiece.
Yep. Are they 5 silver or 2 silver?
Yeah, 5 silver.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm sorry. So that'd be 250 silver, which would be 25 gold.
I mean, I have 57 gold.
Well, I'd say kind of maybe we could split that up
That's what I was
because
thinking.
that's 5 gold. 5 gold from 5 of us.
I got 22 gold.
I'll hold
So-
up 5 gold.
So there's 5 of us. Each of us take out 5, and we will take the rations.
All right. You each are able to. You each get about 5 rations each. So
That'd be 10.
sorry, 10
Because
rations each. You're
and
right.
then we
I
could
was
just
wrong.
then we could just split them out if we need to. So
Yep.
Yeah, because we might have others come back.
but then rather than worrying about them coming back and be like, oh, add this to your inventory, we just have it on us and we can.
Yep. Give it to them when they need it.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for your service. He says as he pulls a bunch. Literally, like he pulls 50 bags of ration. He just pulls 50 rations from underneath the counter. Just places them on there.
How big is the bag of rations?
Let's see here. Each
Are
ration.
you doing
It's 2
encumbrance?
pounds.
Yeah, each ration is about 2 pounds. I'd say it's about this big, if you guys can actually see. It's about this big. So, bag
Not
of 50 of them.
Yeah.
I'll just say it's about the size of a sandwich. So,
Okay.
Well, a ration lasts a day, so that just kind of gives you an idea.
it's a large sandwich.
Yeah.
It's okay. So we each carry 10.
Yeah.
Am I playing something on Spotify?
I don't know. Are you playing something on
Does
Spotify?
it show me playing something on Spotify?
Yes. It does show that you're still on
What?
Discord. On Discord, it says that you're listening to Spotify.
I don't know how because nothing is coming through.
Thankfully, nothing is coming through here either.
Well,
Yeah,
if you just got the app up, it might be paused.
I don't listen to Spotify, period.
Ghost Spotify.
Okay, so if we've gotten our rations, anything else we need to get before we leave town?
I think that's all we need. We don't really need HP potions, let alone we can't afford it.
Yeah, we can't afford them, so
You got a cleric, it's fine, and we got a paladin. It's okay.
okay. So I guess we'll start heading for. I'm looking for the map. It won't come up for me. Why is it?
So we're going to New Bogwart.
Yep,
Yeah.
you guys are headed to New Bogwart, and let me put you guys on the other map. You guys, so everyone can see. Hopefully, everyone can see. Since Yantaris has left, they might not be able to, but you guys can.
So it's we're heading basically east out of Frosthaven.
Yep. You guys are heading east out of Frosthaven, so.
Could I
Yeah. Yeah.
see if we maybe can find Stalwart first before we leave? But if not, that's fine.
Yeah. You go because you've lived in Frosthaven. You know, where the basically the guardhouse is, where they keep the and any misdoers, or
Mm.
basically where he'd be. In. You see him over at his desk. He's rubbing his eyes. He apparently had a late night last night for some reason.
I'm gonna approach him. Stalwart, how are you?
I'm doing well. It's a good to see you again, Frost.
Yeah, you look a little tired.
Yeah, I spent a little too long down there.
Down where? In my basement?
Yeah, I did. I'll pay you back.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about
But
it.
sure.
Are you a little hungover right now? What's the deal?
Yeah, I am.
I could fix that for you.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I've heard. What do I need to do? Just like
It's you don't need to do anything.
Okay.
Let me just so I'll grab this cloth,
All
grab it in
right.
my hand, and it'll pour some water over it really quick, and then I'll just kind of pat his forehead with it, and I'll cast the hangover rest on him.
All right. After the spell ends, he kind of pulls back in pain. It leaves kind of like a red mark on his forehead. Ah.
It's gonna sting a little bit, but you'll be fine.
Ooh. Eh, Thank you. I feel much better after that.
Yeah.
He kind of sits up in his chair, kind of straighter. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Actually, yes. My friend Devin, the local carpenter, you might have heard of him.
Yes.
He's going to be rebuilding my tavern starting tomorrow.
Okay, that is good to know.
If you're not busy, I would just like you to check in every once in a while I'm gone. I'm going to be heading out for quite a while. I'm not sure how long I'll be gone.
I'll make sure to keep a good eye on it.
All right, thank you. And if you happen to hear anything of the Viper's tail around town or any kind of talk, I'd greatly appreciate the information once I return.
I will make sure to tell you anything about the Viper's tail.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you, Stalwart.
No problem. He
Have a good
kind
rest
of
of
he sits back in his chair and kind of takes out like a little piece of paper, writes the note.
I'll treat you to my new concoction of ale and wine when I return.
Thank you. You're going to be traveling then.
We're heading to New Bogwarts.
I see. Huh. He kind of reaches down into his a little compartment and grabs like a little pin of sorts and hands it to you. Here, this is a this is a signet it's basically just like a little badge of sorts
Insignia.
that shows you that you are that you are an ally of the Shining Helm. So if you have any trouble with them, show that to whoever may be against you or whoever you may need help from, and they should be a bit kinder towards you.
Oh, thank you, Stalwart. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll just clip it to my...
Anything to help my favorite tavern keep.
Thank you. I'll keep this in mind. Thank you for being a good friend, Stalwart.
Aye. Safe travels.
Will do, and be safe while you're here.
No problem. I'll do my best.
And then I'll leave his office.
Alright.
And now we can go. Sorry about that.
Oh, you are
Companions.
fine.
But I retrieved something that may help us in the near future if we need it.
What is it?
And then I'll point to my little pin insignia that Stalwart gave me.
Yes.
If
that
we come
should help
across any
quite a
trouble,
bit.
it'll help. And then I'm gonna hide my dagger somewhere underneath my armor so that it's not showing.
Alright.
After that, we can go.
Alright, is everyone ready to leave?
Good to go.
Please.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. If one of you guys could roll a d4 to see who,
May I?
yeah,
Go ahead.
roll. Go ahead and roll a d4. Okay, you guys travel about a mile. It's because of the harsh rains that have been going on for the past few days. The ground is very wet and slippery, and it takes you guys quite a while to travel a short distance, so you don't actually get very far. And you guys actually you come across a dead body. You see as someone has been apparently stripped of all that they had and thrown onto the side of the road, trying to sloppily hidden from view.
Well,
Hmm. Could this
this
be a
doesn't
slave?
seem good.
Can I do a medicine check on it and see how long ago that this person died?
Yes, yes, you may.
Oh, please, hopefully real high. Yeah, I did.
They appear to be dead about 5 or 10 minutes ago.
Do I
Oh.
notice how he died?
Yes, by stabbing.
Mm. Ah, lovely stabbing. Bandits, I'm guessing. Mm.
I'll keep an eye on the side of the road.
How long
Um,
ago?
May I try an investigation?
Yes, you may. Make an investigation check. Unfortunately, with a 9, you don't see much.
So you
Infield.
said this person was stripped of everything? They don't have anything on them?
No, they're completely new, just thrown out for the animals, apparently.
Mm. Is this
With
what
the
race is this person?
they're a human.
Okay.
And, Aphie, you can see that there are some tracks leading up to the north.
I'm like, there's a few tracks over here going north, kind of into the swamp.
Can she tell how many tracks there are? How many footsteps of people?
With the 21, yes, there appear to be about 3 or 4.
I'd say 3, 4 of them. Not too long ago. Still have tracks in this weather.
And this body's been dead about 10 minutes, so this is pretty recent.
We might
mean-
could catch up to them.
If that's what you want to do, I'm all for it.
I dislike seeing this. Let's see if we can bring some peace to it.
This you said this is a mile out of Frosthaven?
Yes, this is about a mile out of Frosthaven.
That's pretty close. Okay.
Yes, it would also help to try and protect them. I say we go after them.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Wait. I'm gonna leave a big marking on a tree as we pass every few, say, 10 to 15 feet.
Alright, so you don't lose your way?
Exactly.
Alright. You guys head into the woods with Elvis kind of leaving a mark so you guys can find your way back, and everyone make a perception check. Alright, so Frost, Noah, Frost and Noah, or Frost and Geshuin, the two of you actually see that you can hear some whispering off in the distance, and you see
Everybody quiet down.
a small makeshift structure.
I think
I'm gonna attempt to kind of stealth up a bit and kind of quiet down.
Same here.
Alright, roll me some stealth checks.
Oh boy, I got disadvantage. I'm in
We're
shame
stealthing up
now.
there, huh?
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not either.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't do half bad.
Alright, so the two of you, as you walk up, you're the sound of your feet walking kind of makes large splooshing noises as you walking kind of through the muddy, murky land of the swamp, and you see as the The whispering seems to stop, and they turn towards you. You hear, "Who goes there?"
Caw, caw.
Ribbit.
Make a deception check. You're gonna have to roll real high, but make a deception check.
Both of us.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Hey.
Hey!
All right.
There's some birds or something. I cannot believe that worked.
Frost is holding in his laughter.
And you look over, and Afy's there, perched up on one leg with her arms stretched out like she's a bird.
Oh god, I can't believe that worked.
With her hood up, as always.
So how close are we to this camp now that they don't think that we're around them?
You guys are about 20 feet away. You're able to hear what they're saying now.
Okay.
All right. So what are they saying?
I still don't think that it's right for us to kill him. I mean, mugging him is fine and all, but do we really have to kill him? Well, yeah, we can't leave any evidence. What would happen if the other people came? It just doesn't make sense to me. We could just, mug him and leave him on their merry way. I mean, that isn't how the other guys do, but yeah, I wonder why the other guys. I don't think it matters. I don't think it really matters to me.
Who was it that snuck up with me?
I think all three of us did, except for Alvis.
I think Alice is AFK.
Yeah.
Nope.
Alvis is in the back. He's slowly walking up.
No, my computer froze, so I have to restart it real quick.
Oh, okay.
I
Luckily, it looks like
I whisper to everybody. I think birds.
They think we're birds and animals.
And Afy once again strikes her bird pose.
It's a bird. Time to strike.
Can I see how many of them there are?
Yes, you can see that there appears to be 4 of them.
Do
Four
they
on
look?
four.
Do I recognize what they look like? Do they look like average bandits?
Yeah, they appear to be average bandits. Group of about. It appears to be an elderly gentleman, along with 3 younger men.
Hmm.
One of who is probably in their mid-30s. The other 2 are probably more early 20s.
Who was
Gotcha.
saying that they should have kept him alive?
One of the younger fellows.
I point to him and I say, "We're gonna try and keep him alive."
Alfie, may I try my spell on you? I've been practicing on leaves and rocks.
Okay. What happened to the leaves and rocks?
Made
They
them
exploded.
heavier.
Okay.
They blew up.
Yeah, we can try it.
I cut her weight in half.
All right. I believe that you're using your
Adjust density.
Yep, your adjust density ability.
For up to 1 minute, your weight is halved. Let's see. Your speed increases by 10 feet. You jump twice as far as normal and has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, but it still gives you extra speed.
Okay.
Yep, so you're faster now. And you can
Okay.
jump far.
I'm like, if you guys want me to, I can hurry up and sneak up to them and get them off guard. They won't even know what hit them.
You're just lighter, you're not.
I thought you cast. Yeah,
Oh.
not haste. Yeah.
Oh,
You
Maybe
just
I'm-
off when you start talking
maybe
to
okay. So I'll sneak up there and. Oh, sorry. Other extreme.
Which of the younger guys? How do we know which?
The 2 younger guys are kind of facing away from you. The elderly guy and the kind of middle-aged man are facing kind of towards you a bit.
Okay.
I can look at him and said, I can do my bird imitation and sneak up there.
I'm pretty sure the disguise falls off when they can actually see you.
Who says they'll see me? Caw, caw.
Uh-oh.
Make another deception check.
Frost is gonna go prone. And hide.
I'm also going to make sure I hide.
The elderly man just kind of picks up a stone and throws it in your direction.
And I'll.
This is so dumb.
The
So-
worst thing about it is you're laughing at it.
I know. It's
This is really dumb.
if it were.
so
it
So you
would.
look back over, and I pick some branches, and now I got branches, kind of acting like feathers.
I'm gonna crawl towards the two younger guys out around the camp. So that
All
way
right.
they don't see me.
Let's see here. I'm going to put them out on the map so that you guys can put your characters there as well. Let's see here. Give me a second. One moment. Oh, come on. Why is this not working? There we are. No, you guys headed north, so you'd be south of them at the moment.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you're south of Frosthaven.
Yeah,
Which one?
This isn't to scale. We're just using this place
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one of these were talking like they shouldn't have killed him?
It was this one.
Okay. So we try and at least knock her out.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So we're down here, aren't we?
Yep, you guys are more down in that area.
Okay.
I'd say you're behind the line from Slitherwhip to Stenchwood.
Where's Geshuan?
I can put him out there for you.
Yeah.
There you are.
Thank you. Alrighty. Alright, so the plan is sneak up and whack them.
Are they actually all clustered together like that?
Yes, they are. There's like a little what seems to have used to been a fire in between them.
Okay. Let's see.
Hey, Elvis, I got an idea to break them up.
Yes.
Can you cast prestidigitation and make like something smell or a noise on the other side of them?
It has a 10-foot
Oh
distance.
shit! We gotta get you closer then. Do you have
I
anything
have-
else?
I have magnified gravity.
What does that do?
Um, uh, uh, it's a spell that creates a 10-foot radius sphere that's it deals damage, but it affects gravity too. Its speed will be half if it gets hurt by it. It'll take damage, so it kind of helps us.
We kind of need them split up though. We don't really want them all together like that.
Why not?
Easier to swing at. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
I guess, unless you want us around them first.
I think
We can try-
this
we
I
can
think
try
this is kind of
flanking.
a simple thing. I think maybe
We
a
could
couple.
try-
Yeah.
Yeah, flanking them.
I think me and Geshuan are pretty beefy. Why don't we go up first?
William's there as well.
I
Oh yeah, I
agree.
forgot about William. Fuck.
And it's just kind of there.
Dang it, Anne. Why are you always here?
What?
She's not very
What
talkative.
class? What class
And
is Anne?
Anne doesn't have a class yet.
Oh, okay. So
She's
just a commoner.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll try to sneak over to and come at him from the west. So I'll try to.
All right, make another stealth check. As you move over there. Alright, they don't seem to notice you.
And I've just kind of moved to that area.
Okay. I am going to try and let's see. I'm gonna try and position myself where the alderman is, like where I can get to the alderman first.
What should I do?
Throw fire bolts at them.
You
Try and take them out one at a time.
try not to kill. Let's see. Hold on.
The elf-looking one.
Yeah, don't kill that one. But I want you to take on that one.
I raise my hand to point it out there. Should I?
Just make sure she doesn't die, or he. I can't tell. Is it he or she?
It's a he.
Okay, just make
It's
sure
just
he
that the
doesn't die.
profile is a she, but it's technically a he.
Yeah.
Can I? Since it's a 10-foot radius, can I position it where it hits all of them but her?
No, not really, no. You can position it to where it hits two of them.
All right, I'll hit the back two.
Alright. So you've readied that?
Yep.
I'm
Alright.
just readying a charge.
Tell me when.
As soon as Geshuan moves, I'll move up and get this one. The dwarf.
Alright, I'm gonna need all of you guys to go ahead and roll some initiative now, as you guys get a surprise round on them.
Alrighty. There's my
A.
Okay, I got a nice. Ah, dang it! It didn't send to the.
Yeah, for some reason it did.
You got to
gotta-
click on your.
So it won't allow me. I can't. I don't know if I'm crashing or.
Alright, if this one is not better, then can we go with my first one?
We'll just go with your first one.
Okay. But yeah,
There
I
it
would
went.
much rather go for
We're
a
you
21.
always just go with your first one, else it's just like you having advantage, which just doesn't make sense.
Hmm.
And then I need this one. All right, and we are going to enter combat. Give me a second. I wish I could use my own music, but I can't because we're streaming. Yeah. So I was looking for something real quick, but I guess I'm just gonna use this. And then share screen. Good enough. All right. So is everyone here? No, everyone is not here. I forgot to roll for. What's her? For Anne. I don't know why I forgot my own NPC's name. I do it all the time.
Alright, and since we're flanking, we get that +2.
You have to be 5 feet in order to flank. I forgot to click on the token there.
We have a surprise round anyway.
Yeah, you guys have
Oh.
a surprise round, not supplies round.
Oh yes, we gotta gather supplies for this. That is how army work. Don't
Quick,
it?
throw all your rations at them.
Alright, let's see here. Is everybody on? I guess you got a.
You got to
21.
readjust my. Need to adjust mine. My first one. Where my couldn't select my token.
Yeah, what did you get?
12.17.
12.17?
Yep.
Alright,
I got a 21 point.
yeah. No, that's not right.
Once you're on there.
All right, I believe that's everything. So we go into descending. Gershwin, you are up first.
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna rush this guy. Just a little bum rush right there. And
Alright.
do my. Well, first off, I'm gonna do double swings.
Okay. So as you run in, you can
First
see
one.
the surprised eyes of this man. That does hit.
I'm not just a bird.
Surprise!
Caw. So there's one.
Yes, that hits. Go ahead and roll.
It's
What
got
else?
them. Alright, and then another one.
Another one. Yep,
Oh, shoot.
it's the first one, right?
Yeah, it should be the
Like,
first one.
23 definitely hits.
Yeah.
So you slash into him, dealing a total of 13 damage. Wow.
Alright, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and use my action surge just to test it out.
Alright, so you see as another form of Geshwin made of what appears to be almost pure yellow light emits from him, taking another slash. Go ahead and roll the hit. That hits again. And with the third and final slash, the form seems to dissipate into the air. Leaving Geshwin behind. Is there anything else
Yeah.
you'd like to do in your turn?
That is all I can do, I believe.
Alright. Frost, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna charge at this dude up here
Alright.
with my warhammer out. Try to swing it, hit him in the gut.
Alright, go ahead and roll a hit. 13 does hit, I believe. Right? Yeah, 13 hits.
Mhm.
So 8 damage on him.
Alright, you see as Frost comes running in with his warhammer and swings with a massive uppercut to his warhammer. Blood comes spurting out the guy's mouth as he's knocked backwards.
And that's all Frost can do.
Alright, that's all that your Frost is going to do?
Yep.
Alright, it's a surprise round, so Aphie, you're next.
Okay, let's see here. So Aphie is going to use that extra 10 feet.
Alright.
And let me double check that. I need to be. I think that's what I need. No, she's. Nope. Okay, from here she's going to hold out her hands and cast Burning Hands, a 15 foot out and a 15-foot cone.
Alright.
And it should be able to hit the 3 gentlemen, but yet miss the fourth on the far corner.
Alright. Hold on. Does that hit Geshwin or Frost?
Neither.
Alright. I believe they need to make dex saves. Is that right?
DC 15 dex saves. Succeed, they take half.
Alright. That one succeeds. This one, I only need to roll once, but that one fails. And then this guy also fails. So, how much damage did they take?
They take 13 damage each. And
All
then
right.
half that for the success.
Half that for the success. So
So
6.
6. Yep.
6 for the success and 13 for the fails.
And that is AP's turn.
All right. So as you cast Burning Hands, this blast of fire erupts from your hands with just a loud roar of fire, spraying across a large portion of the area, catching some of the foliage on fire. It actually it sends one of the guys to a crisp as he screams out in pain. Scratch that. It actually sends out two of them who two of them scream out in pain. One of them just barely kills him.
And
And
as everyone looks over, AP will take her bird pose and go, caw.
the last guy, though he does catch on fire, he kind of just dips down into the water a bit and avoids most of the attack.
Fair.
And anything that is flammable does catch on fire.
Yeah, so a lot of the foliage does catch on fire. That is not what I wanted.
Clothing, anything that's combustible.
All right. Let's see here. We are still on the surprise attack round, so it is now William's turn. William is going to go up here and is going to try and grapple that person. I need to make a contested dex save against William's strength, which does not work. And the scout seems to shake free of William's grasp. William is unable to grab them. All right, it is now Alvis's turn.
Seeing that they're all hurt that I was originally going to target, I'm going to do magic missile, 2 at the guy remaining and 1 at her.
All right.
What we want to keep alive. That's not supposed to be fear of the small, so
Yep.
so that's not supposed to be used. But 4 to her. So
All right.
she's the first one. And 8 to the other guy.
All right, so you see as Alvis's book begins to float a little bit, and out of the pages you see these darts made of pure energy begin to glow and take form. As they fire from his book, one of them hits the person that William was trying to grapple directly into the chest. The other two darting past them and hitting the other man, the man in his 30s, directly into the chest, knocking him backwards a bit.
Finally, Alvis is going to walk forwards. Please surrender.
All right, Yeshwin, it is now your turn again. What do you do?
Okay. Can I step up right here? Because he's down. Okay.
They're prone, so you can.
All right.
As you have killed this elderly man, yes.
Yes, I have. I am sorry, but he already lived a life. So
You killed Grandpa.
all right. So 2 attacks are going into him. Wait, no.
Is he dead?
He is not dead. No.
Okay.
All right. Is he bloodied?
He is not bloodied either.
Dang. All right. Well, I'll see his state after this first slash. All right.
A
9 damage.
23.
Yep.
All right, yeah, 23 hits for 9
Alright.
damage.
Is he bloodied now?
Nope.
Then another slash to him shall go.
That does not hit.
Ah.
As he takes his sword out, finally realizing what is happening, he takes his sword out and kind of presses it up against you, against yours, blocking the attack.
Ah, 'tis a shame.
All right, Frost, it is your turn.
Frost is. I am going to go on the other side of him and flank. And then.
That would provoke attack of opportunity from this one.
Oh, it would, huh?
Yeah.
No? Right there.
There you go.
That's still flanking, right?
No, it's not
No.
flanking.
Fine. That's fine. That's fine. Frost is going to ignore the person to his right and smash the head of this gentleman in front of him.
All right, roll the hit. Yes, that hits. With your warhammer, you come down king straight on his head, dealing a total of 6 damage to him.
And that is it. That's all I can do, unfortunately. For now.
All right, this guy is dead, and the scout rises to their feet because they were actually prone, sitting down, and lifts their hands up in the air. Says, we surrender! We surrender! Don't hurt us! Please! Please, don't kill us!
And what does the the other bandit say?
It's not his turn, but he seems terrified right now. He's barely holding onto his sword as you are currently pinning him down with your sword, Geshuin.
Okay. Do you yield?
He looks to you and reluctantly says, I yield.
Good. We have some talking, and you have some explaining.
All right.
I guess my warhammer knocked some sense into him, huh?
Well, I don't think we really had a chance for him to talk sense.
Well,
He got bopped in the head. Knocked some sense into him.
if he will start flapping her arms and she'll move in closer.
I
Ribbit.
think we can
Ribbit.
stop that now.
Do you think it's safe to drop the bird? Okay.
I think they know we're here now.
Okay.
Alvis will move up as well. Hi.
The man nods to you both. What do you want? Take it. We don't care what it is. We don't have much anyway.
We don't really want a whole lot. We just want to know why you killed old boy back there.
Well, what else were we supposed to do? He got what he wanted and he didn't give it away.
What was it that
Same
you
reason
wanted?
you killed my friends right here.
Well,
My father.
restraint is something.
What is it that he had that you wanted?
Food, clothing, really anything to survive. They won't let us back into the town.
What's that?
What do you think?
Thieves.
A bunch of no good thieves.
Yeah, they're
Well,
thieves. They got kicked out.
Maybe if you hadn't started in the first place, you could have made it.
Well, it's not like we have much of a choice now, do we?
I'm sure you did.
Was it only just the 4 of you?
Yes it was.
How unfortunate. I suggest you all leave. Never come back to this area again. Up to you guys if you want them to keep their stuff or not. I'm not into robbing robbers.
He walks away and begins to pick up his stuff.
Hold on a second.
I will take all the gold though that he has.
Well, no, I mean, what exactly did you take off of him?
Yeah, what did
And I
you
w- and
besides
I will-
food and clothes?
I will know if you're lying.
He looks over to a backpack that's been recently rummaged through and appears to have some bloodstains on it. Newly acquired bloodstains. It's all in there.
The backpack. Does it look like it's intact, or does it look like stuff was actually taken out of it?
I mean, it looks like it's been rummaged through. The only thing really taken there, it doesn't appear to have any gold in it as you look through it.
And I'll turn around and says, it seems like it's missing a few items here.
Well, so what? He's not going to be using it.
Yeah, but his family might be able to use it. What'd you take?
He turns back around and says nothing.
And as he's kind of doing that, I'm starting to stoke a firebolt in my hand. You know.
Make the intimidation check.
Well, that didn't go well. Can I take the bird stand again and see if that?
I'm gonna. How about? I'm gonna show him the pin of the shining helm and see if he'll tell us what's in there.
As he looks at it, he's reluctantly hands over 2 gold. This was all he had. Not much.
Are you sure?
Same as us.
Do you know this guy's name?
No. Why would we?
So he wasn't with you. He was just a random stranger.
Just an attack of opportunity, I see.
Do I believe that?
Can we
Yeah.
do insight?
Okay.
Yes, insight. Alvis, you're unsure, but AP, you can tell that this appears to be he appears to be telling the truth.
I'd go over to this one here and before they take off and say, "You're obviously not very good at this, and I would find a way to earn a living other than, well, this."
It would be in your best interest. Trust
Did
me,
they-
you do not want to get on the bad side of the Shining Helm.
Do they seem to be carrying any bit of weaponry that is covered in blood?
Only the stuff that they were fighting with you guys with. It appears to be mostly bloodstained.
Can we ask, or can I ask, why this kid got exiled from the village or whatever?
They
Kicked
were
out? Besides that, like, what did he steal?
I mean, that's what happens when you get caught.
And why didn't you want to
Onto it.
kill the guy back there?
I didn't want to kill him. My father told me to. That's what we do. That's what we've always done for the past 2 years.
There are other ways to make a living, as in
I figured.
present yourself to the town as someone in new taste. I'm sure maybe the carpenter's nice. He might could take you in as an apprentice.
I'd offer you a job at my tavern, but I don't like thieves.
Until you can prove yourself, it's going to be hard.
I just say we let them go. They've already learned their lesson.
I understand that. Come on, father. Suppose it's time for us to find a new occupation.
Don't let me catch you around here again. And I looking them both square in the eye, pointing my hammer at them.
All right, they begin to head off towards the road.
So they took all their stuff, right?
Yep,
Except for the 2 gold that
the
they
2
gave
gold and the backpack that the man was carrying.
back. We don't know what town. We should have asked him what town this man was coming from. Are they too far away for me to yell back and where direction this guy came from?
You can try and yell.
Okay, I'll try to yell back at them to stop really quick.
They don't seem to hear you.
I'm just gonna. I wish I could throw a thunderbolt at them right now.
No, no. We already
okay.
scared them enough.
I can thunderwave over there. It's no big deal.
I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth all that.
Let's go take this dead body and give it a proper burial, I suppose.
Yes.
No use letting this poor stranger be out in the woods for creatures of the night to eat.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I'm not carrying a shovel.
That's okay. We can
It's a swamp.
just bury him in the mud. I'm not trying to drag him back to town. Or just leave him here. That's
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, if you don't have a shovel, the best you could do is maybe put him in a bog or something and
cover him with rocks. Cover him with rocks.
You ever heard of a sky burial? Leave
It's
him out
right.
for the leave
Yeah.
him out for the vultures. Maybe build I don't know, a pedestal.
A cairn.
Yes.
That seems more gruesome than the actual murder.
No, it's just the circle of life.
Okay. That's fine. We'll leave his stuff with him, I suppose.
Is there, as we get closer to the road, is there a bog that close by that we could just toss him in? They'd sink down.
Oh,
Yeah, there was one. You saw one not too far on the way here.
Okay. Well, go get his body. Let's put it in this bog here, and they'll take care of the rest.
Yes. Natural mummification.
You know, I had a thought just now. We're in the swamp, right?
You take the body, you throw it into the swamp, and it slowly sinks into the bog.
Oh,
I think Elvis had a different idea.
No, not that. We're in a swamp, and there's swamp gases, right?
Yeah.
And
of course.
that's a peat bog, right?
Right.
That's all highly flammable.
Ah.
Cremation.
No, you could have caused a huge fire or explosion.
Understandable.
That's fine.
Fires and swamps is not good.
So you're saying we could have died earlier?
Yes.
It's a good thing we didn't.
Hear a big boom as we approach the camp. They took
As we
care of
walk away.
Well, and I'd say, it sounds like Jebediah finally passed that spider.
Just wait for it to smell now. I might
It already smells. It smells horrible where you guys are.
might smell even worse. What could smell worse than this?
You don't want to know.
I prestidigitate the smell of a skunk.
Can you press the date? I can't even freaking say that word. Can you make it smell like dandelions with flowers instead?
Yes,
I mean,
and
we can. It's not going to.
I constantly switch through the scents of strawberries, flowers, roses, anything I can think of that smells good.
Good. That's a lot better than what we smell now. Let's get going.
Better.
All right. If someone could roll another
Dibs, I'm feeling lucky.
d4.
Never mind.
Jeez, oh Pete,
Wow.
you said that as I rolled that.
Well,
Guess we're going a mile.
you guys barely go. You guys barely seem to move along. It must be the weight of what you've seen just kind of weighs on your shoulders a bit as your pace slows down.
Okay. Anything happened during this mile?
Nope.
We rolling on a d4.
No. That's what the D4 was for. Was to see how far you traveled.
Mm.
At this time, the sun begins to set over on the west side. The rain seems to have lightened up a bit, but the clouds are still rolling.
Should we keep going still? It's still light out.
It's
We can
pretty
try.
dark.
Hmm?
It is getting dark, but yeah.
We should probably start setting up camp.
Okay, we can do that. Set up some camp.
All right.
So do we need to roll survival checks or something like that?
No, you guys are able to set up camp pretty easily. Or actually, you know what? Because it is raining, yes. You need to find in order to find dry wood. Go ahead and roll some survival checks for me.
Oh well.
Yeah, we got one more.
Elvis.
I'll roll for Alvis.
Elvis sounds like he's having computer trouble.
More pewter troubles.
Alvis,
Oh, good.
Alvis rolled a 2.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hopefully my 15 found some dry wood for us.
Yeah, through this, I'm also gonna roll for William. William doesn't roll well either. Frost, you're able to find a good amount of wood. It'll probably last about two cycles of watches.
Well, and I'll suggest lay some of this wet wood close to it so that it might get dried out enough to be able to be burned later in the night.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, who's taking first watch?
I'll take first watch.
All right, who's taking second watch?
I can do second.
Who's taking third?
Frost can do third.
All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. So, Aphie, as you're up on watch, you begin to stare into the flames And as they begin to slightly flicker out from dying down, you see something interesting in the flames. They just seem to dance around a bit. I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution save to stay awake. All right, Andrew. As you get up for your watch, you see as Afi has fallen asleep. The fire is out.
Fire's out, huh?
Yep.
That's a good, not a good thing, I guess, but it's okay. I can see in the dark. It's fine.
Alright.
I can see in the dark too.
You're
I think
asleep.
you're asleep.
Yeah, this is well, when your watch ends, Frost, you wake
Yeah.
up and see Afi has kind of fallen asleep.
Okay. I'll just leave her where she's at.
All right.
Is the wood next to the fire dry enough to where I can start it back up?
Yes, it is.
I will try to start it back up.
All right. It takes a little bit of while, but eventually, after about 5 or so minutes, you're able to get a stable fire going.
Good. Well, I guess that's all for the night, unless something else is going on around there.
Yeah. You guys wake up, and everything seems to be going pretty well.
Time to eat up some breakfast then, I guess. Take some of these rations.
Yep. You guys camp's still set up. You guys hand out rations to each other. It's still raining a bit. However, it is a lighter rain than it was yesterday.
Guys, I'm trying to learn to speak without a stutter. I'm sorry, it's so annoying.
I mean, you drank some of my ale the other day. That'll work just fine, didn't it?
That was the first alcohol I've ever had. Ever.
Maybe you just need to be constantly drunk to not have that stutter.
Prospero always said never spell and drink.
Never spell and drink. That makes a lot of sense.
Especially since the big accident that he had, we blew up one of the buildings, he had a little bit to drink.
Yeah, let's not have you cast fireball while you're drunk. That makes a lot of sense. Alright. I assume we're breaking down camp. Gonna move again.
Yep, it looks that way.
Well, we definitely need a lucky roll on a D4 today.
I'll roll it this time. We'll see what happens.
Go for it.
It's...
Means you guys have only.
Oh my god!
You be kidding me.
This is another one.
We're gonna never get there. I swear we'll never get there.
Well, we're never
You
getting there.
Oh my goodness.
We've all rolled ones except for Geshwin. He has to roll another natural one. Or break the curse.
Hey, there's no pressure.
Uh-huh.
All right, nothing seems to happen.
Just a slow day traveling.
Taking in the sights, in this rainy day.
Affy,
You know, that tree. It seemed like we've passed that tree before. Are
Yeah,
we going in circles?
Is that that dead dude's foot from the bog that we saw the other day?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think that's that same dead person.
Affy, look, and I will increase the weight of a leaf that's falling down, so it instantly hits the ground. I think I've mastered this spell, the power now, don't you?
yeah, you're getting pretty good with that thing.
I could be a total science nerd here and say that's not how that works, but I'm not going to.
Science? What is science?
What is that?
Well, I'm affecting the gravity on more.
Is that like magic?
Yep, it's like magic, but not quite.
Is it smart
It's-
people magic?
It's magic explained.
I know scientifically it's not how it works, but magical wise, I am increasing the gravity's effect on it, so it would
True.
do similar.
It would be similar, so yeah.
Air resistance wouldn't take over as much.
Yeah.
All I gotta say is, Geshwin, when you roll, please do not roll 1.
No promises.
Let's see, who hasn't rode yet?
Geshwin.
Geshwin.
Me.
All right.
Geshwin, please.
Yeah, nothing seems to happen.
Oh, he hasn't rolled yet.
Yep, nothing has happened
Okay.
yet.
Slash roll.
As a reminder, every night I do alarm around our place.
2!
Better than one.
Yay! A good one.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Hey, we just doubled our travel speed, you know?
Yeah, you really did. You guys have noticed that you can pick up the pace a little bit. So eventually, you guys get to where you're going at a good pace now. Despite you've gotten used to the rainy weather, and eventually you are able to go on a little bit. It's about midday now.
Yeah, why don't
A
we
little
stop? Why don't we stop and eat a little lunch here? Maybe this rain will stop.
Mhm.
All right, you guys take a little time to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat, drink a little water, do a little dance.
Sing a little song.
Hmm.
Would anyone like cold water?
Cold water? Yeah.
I
Everybody would like cold.
Any water.
prestidigitate and chill his drink.
Nice.
Might have to have you do that back in the tavern once it's rebuilt to chill my kegs.
That might be a bit difficult, depending on the size of the keg.
Maybe just the mugs then.
They are quite large.
Yeah, mug. Yeah, keg.
Maybe just the mugs. Maybe just the mugs. Ready to continue on?
I think so.
All right.
Who's
You
the
guys,
next hated person?
You guys clean up everything a bit and head out. Roll another d4.
Back at the top of the order.
Elvis. Oh my god!
Yeah, just leave it to me, guys.
I was chanting, please not one, please not one, please not one.
You got, despite everything, you guys seem to keep on going pretty slow.
Okay,
The lunch
We
made us
coma-
slower.
yeah, we got a little bit of a food coma going. We ate a little too much of our rations at midday.
I
Yeah.
I know BTS circle because I was sitting right there.
I think that's where my butt was. I think that's my butt print right there.
I'm going to start making bird figurines out of sticks and leaves and leaving them sort of like Hansel Gretel type deal.
All right. Go ahead and roll another d4.
Afy?
Dear Lord.
Nothing seems to happen.
Yeah! There you
Hey!
go.
We're cooking now.
Nice.
I'm cooking with propane now. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Alright. Thankfully, you guys seem to, you seem to notice the problem that you're not making good enough time, so you guys actually pick up the pace pretty well, and you managed to make it up to a full 10 miles by the end of the day. You've made it 10 miles away from Frosthaven now, and the sun begins to set once more over the side of the treetops, over the treetops.
Is it still raining?
It is, in fact, still raining.
What's
It
up
has-
with this rain, man?
It has lightened up a bit, but
Can I
it's
pray
still
to my God and just have him stop the rain?
Uh,
what's your god?
The tavern keep.
essentially, you got to roll
You
two.
may try.
I got roll below below a 10, I
You're
think.
below.
Maybe 100.
It's below, and then like
I think it's like below a 10, I think.
okay.
On a D100.
All right. As you pray, the rain lightens up. It lightens up a little bit. It's now to like down to like a drizzle now.
Thanks. Better than nothing.
I guess we can set up camp here. Here's as good as any place.
I'm guessing more survival checks.
Yep. It's still raining, so go ahead and make a survival check to find dry wood. Afy, you are able to find a heap of dry wood underneath a rock. That's just kind of jutting out of the swamp.
I'm looking for like a prime
Nice.
location.
Ooh,
You're actually able to find enough to last you 3 days worth of dry wood.
We rigged up our blankets to make a lean-to that we can get under to keep the rain off of us too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like tie it to the trees and just sit underneath them.
All right. You guys do that.
Who's taking first watch? Frost will go first watch.
Keep it the same.
Frost.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So I'm guessing Afy's taking second watch,
Yeah,
and who's taking third?
Frost.
And then
We'll let little Elvis sleep some more and work on his little magic.
All right.
Hey! I'm not that bad.
Hey, I'm helping you improve, man. Giving you time to improve. Plus, you're setting up the alarm anyway, so you know.
True.
You're already doing enough work. It's fine.
All right.
There's just a spider web of string for the alarm around us.
Nothing seems to happen tonight.
For
You
all
guys,
three of us.
yeah, for all three of you guys, nothing seems to happen.
It's good.
and the next morning I'll be. I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I was caught in this big ball of string and I couldn't get out, and I was strung up in between trees and stuff, and it was horrible. I don't know why I dreamt that.
I had a dream about spiders eating me. And then Jed came.
It is not my fault. No.
And then Jed came and saved me in my dream, eating the spider that was eating me.
That's really intense. So
It was a vicious round of eating things.
right. So the spider was trying to eat you, and Jebediah was eating the spider.
Yeah, I'm post-traumatic stress disorder right now.
Yes, I would suspect that the stress has gotten to you.
Yeah, full PTSD from being eaten by a spider and watching Jed eat that spider.
All right. I'm guessing you guys are able to pack up are trying to pack up as you're talking and stuff?
Yeah.
All right, you guys pack up. You've noticed that the rain is it's actually stopped. It's a nice sunny day. There don't seem to be many clouds in the sky.
Thank you, Lord.
Finally.
You know, at least we're clean, guys. We've been washed for the last 2 days. We're pretty clean, pretty squeaky clean.
Agreed.
But we might smell a mildew later.
Exactly. That's the issue.
Um,
But as we go, I'm going to
Prestidigitation.
Yep, I'm drying my clothes off, and as soon as the rain stopped, I'm starting to dry my clothes.
Aldous has been doing that to himself nonstop.
Yeah, I can't take my armor off. It's gonna be too long to do that. So I'm just gonna fester in my own stew.
All right, roll a d4 to see how far you go.
I'll do it. Let me do it. Ah, dang it. Oh, space 1d4. There we go.
That's a good one.
Nice. Okay. You made good pace with the sun up. Your morale is up, and you guys travel a full 3 miles to that time.
So when you say a spider was eating you, were you alive? And how big was the spider?
I was alive. It was like the big one we saw back in Prospero's
Was the
basement.
little ones helping it? Swarming you and like holding you down or anything?
The little ones, yeah, they held me down, and like I was in its mouth, but like I wasn't like hurt. I was keeping it off of me, but I was losing.
Was it trying to start at your feet, or was it?
Yeah, I was. My feet were in first. Yeah,
Oh,
and like I kept his little clampers off of me and his jaws off me.
All right, roll another d4.
Do you all want me to do
Oh,
it
that's
again?
if you yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
In fear of me rolling another one. Ah,
Nice. You guys made good travel for that day, and eventually it becomes right about noon. The sun, despite its radiance seeming warm, it deceptively seems warm, even though it's still cold because it's near midwinter at the moment.
midwinter, no snow,
So
right?
yeah, there's no snow around here.
Hmm.
There is a lot of ice though, so it's possible that's the reason that you guys didn't make too much travel.
Kept slipping and sliding. Got it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You need to make sure you had good footing, but now the sun is out. Some of the ice has melted away a little bit, but yeah, you guys make good travel in the morning.
so like when Jebediah ate that spider, did he stop at the spider, or did he continue to eat you too?
I got out just in time because the spider let go of me as soon as I got bit in the butt by Jed.
Okay.
Seeing Jed's jaw unhinge like a snake was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen up close. His eyes were like glowing this like blood red. And yeah.
I look at Alvis and say, Alvis, does he do that a lot?
No.
Is that something you taught him to do?
No.
Maybe it was that because of that potion he drank that in my dream that he
Could be.
yeah. But no, he let go. You know, the spider let go of me, and then I proceeded to run away as I'm hearing him gulp down this gigantic spider and chomping.
But turtles eat crickets, vegetables. They don't really eat meat, so it's weird if he eats meat. But
Aren't
bugs,
crickets meat?
Spider meat?
insects, and spiders are not quite meat, so it's not that bad if he eats it. But really, I would say vegetables are a little better for him.
It's not the fact that
Big
it's scary
enough,
that
I'm
he's eating the
pretty sure
spider.
anything's meat.
It's just because of the way he ate it and the way he looked and the sounds that came out of him.
I love how all of this is over a dream.
Or yeah, this is all during the dream, my nightmare. On the one good night where nothing happened.
Yeah.
But they say a few turtles could eat, well, decaying flesh, but some say it's not good for him, some say it's good.
So would the spiders and crickets be more like fiber to keep him regular?
Or
While we
protein.
talk about spiders, you guys notice that you're becoming a little bit hungry.
I guess anybody wants some lunch?
Yeah, time to get some lunch.
All this talk about eating has got me hungry.
Nope. Let's stop and eat something.
You guys tired of the same old sandwich rations each day?
Well,
It's
you
little-
get what you get what you give.
I've been flavoring mine up. I've been using a little magic on mine.
Why
Tastes
you
much better.
Let me share some of that magic over here, and I'll show you some of my.
Mine,
So-
mine has jerky in it.
Turkey?
Jerky.
Jerky.
Yeah.
You're lucky. Mine is just a pork sandwich. Fucking. Oops. Freaking. What's his name? The stupid general store manager.
I'm
Ripping
going to
off.
flavor all of their food to taste like
Turkey.
no prime rib.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Never had this before.
Everyone's sandwich tastes like prime rib on bread.
I'm
My bread
dipping-
tastes like prime rib.
I'm dipping it in my waters, which I made to taste like au jus.
Oh,
That looks bad.
I'm just downing mine with my flagon of wine that we got from Prospero.
can we all agree that we're all hungry for a French dip right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
and prime rib.
All right, you
Prime
guys.
rib French dip. Oh my god.
Oh. Rather delicious lunch, and afterwards, you guys begin to pack up and leave. I'm gonna need another one of you guys to roll a d4 as you continue on your journey.
Wait, let Elvis, please.
Yeah.
All right, Alvis, let's see if I broke it for you.
Yes,
Yes.
Nice.
we have broke the curse.
Yes, you have. Oh,
I don't know about you guys, but I had some good wine with my lunch today.
Well, a good bottle can class up any meal.
Oh yeah, definitely with that prime rib.
Oh, yeah.
Magnifique. I give it the little fingers, like the fingers.
All right. Go ahead and roll another d4.
Oh God, here we go.
Nice. Wow.
Whoa.
We are infused by the spirit of Leroy.
Plus our great lunch, rolling into
Exactly.
the next one.
I mean, you guys notice that you're not really making much travel time, so you decided to pick up the pace, and you just pick up the pace immensely over the next day. You travel about as far as you can. You almost become exhausted because of how far you've traveled. But
Oh. It's fine. We're fine. Nothing but a nice rest wouldn't fix it. What time of day is it now?
at this point, it is now sunset. You see as it once again begins to fall over the horizon, and a beautiful, vibrant red color over to the west.
Guys, I think it's time to set up camp and take a nice little nap.
Yeah, I'm probably going to sleep pretty good today.
Uh-huh.
That lunch was really good.
We did it. We got a lot done today. Ate some good food. got pretty far. I think it's a good day.
Well, and we got to dissect your dream about the spider eating you while Jebediah ate the spider. I think we got that
Yeah.
all worked out.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't have another one of those.
Yeah.
We'll see, though. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. No promises, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's taking what watch?
I'm gonna guess the same as before.
Yeah, I think probably just
All
for
right.
simplicity's sake.
Just us three all the time. Same,
Mhm.
same,
All
same
right.
order.
Well, I mean, we can actually, Albus could do the last. We can actually split that up so it's 4 watches instead of 3. I mean, nothing says, you know.
Yeah. I mean, Al sets up the alarm, so I think he deserves a good night's rest anyway. He already does a lot.
No, I don't too much, but I try.
You're a little buddy. We got to keep you safe. So you get yourself some beauty sleep there, little dude. Because I don't think Jed will be happy with us if we let something happen to you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then that whole dream about
Yes.
eating the spider.
Yes.
Yeah, Nick's the spider, and then
Yeah.
I will
I
take a
love
watch.
this. Okay. Let's see here. Who was on first watch?
Avi.
no, I'm second. I think it's Frost. Gershwin, right?
Gershwin. Yeah,
Okay.
Gershwin. Yeah, Gershwin.
All right, Geshuin. As everyone goes to sleep,
Uh-oh.
about an hour or two pass,
I don't like that sigh.
and you hear something rustling in the bushes. Then you see something. You see a
What?
large. Make a perception check.
Ugh.
You see something coming out of the woods, and as it steps into the light of the fire, you see it is actually a werebear
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Alarm.
wielding a shovel.
a werebear with a shovel.
Yes. He digs up a piece of the ground, throws it onto the fire, putting it out, and then walks back into the woods saying, "Only I can prevent forest fires."
Wait a minute. I have an alarm set up. We all saw that.
We're all awake. Aren't we all awake because he has alarm set up?
Yes.
Yes.
We all saw that.
Oh yeah, you guys all hear this. You hear the alarm. And you see this werebear come at him. Just pick up a pile of dirt, throw it onto the fire, walk away saying, "Only I can prevent forest fires."
Oh my god.
I say, what a prick.
And I say, I feel so used and dirty. I feel like a PSA I didn't get paid for.
Did all of you see that?
The bear with
Yeah.
the shovel. Yeah.
The gigantic
Yes, we'll
bear,
just-
yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
So I wasn't dreaming.
No. And
No.
I wasn't drunk enough to not see that.
I'll reach over and pinch Alvis.
Ow,
You're
that was
awake.
loud.
You're awake.
That hurts.
So I wasn't drunk seeing that. Got it.
You know what? I'm going back to bed. Yeah, just wake me.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I quickly reset the alarm.
All right.
Go back to sleep.
Oh dear, that was.
I'm gonna sleep next to Albus because my dreams keep reminding me of Jed. To keep protecting Elvis.
All right.
God.
The rest of the night goes without a hitch. Nothing else happens during the night. You guys wake up to a brand new dawn.
I'm going to stretch. You know, I had this darndest dream last night that this bear walked in with a shovel and put out our fire.
That
Yeah,
was
but-
not a dream.
Okay, I was hoping that this morning it would. Okay.
Yeah, no, that happened.
You know, he really needs a hat, though. A hat would really sell that.
It really would. A hat and maybe some pants.
I wonder if his
Yeah.
name was Smokey.
And
Nah,
Smokey the Werebear?
probably Sooty.
yeah,
Sooty the Werebear. Got it. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
I just have a bad feeling if we actually said Smokey.
Yeah.
It's just I can't place it, but it feels like it would cost a lot.
so my morning rations, I make it taste like a nice omelet with some mushrooms and tomatoes and onions and peppers and cheese.
My mind keeps deceiving me because I know it's not what that is, and I know it's a sandwich, but it tastes nothing like a sandwich and tastes like that.
Tastes pretty good.
So I just close my eyes and eat it.
Just close your eyes when you eat it.
You just think it
Just
is.
close your eyes and open your mouth.
This texture feels like a sandwich, but it tastes like ham and eggs.
Also, yes, I rolled for that, and that is my favorite thing on the list. That is my favorite thing on the random encounter list. That right
Wow.
there.
Oh, I'm
You know,
sure.
I thought we were all gonna die for a second and get a
It's
TPK.
like, dang it, Werebear.
I was like, we're gonna die. That's game over.
Only I can prevent forest fires. Okay, thank you, Sooty.
All right.
So before we leave, I'm gonna, take a, I don't have a shovel, but I'm gonna scoop up some loose dirt and throw it on the fire.
Kick it
We
on the
make sure
fire.
that the fire is properly put out today.
Yes, we wait 30 minutes to ensure that the fire doesn't flare back up, that it's properly smothered.
I'm so
And-
proud.
And there
We learned,
is
a lot, we learned a lot from the werebear.
And there is a rock ring around it to act as a fire break, just in case after we leave.
A rock ring that was sunk into the ground just a little bit to make sure they don't remove.
Exactly.
All right. One of you guys could roll a d4 to see how far you travel that day. Who's gonna do it?
You three seem to be doing a good job of it. Go ahead. With your natural fours.
Go ahead, someone.
No, it's not Alvis's turn. It's yours.
I rolled the last one. If you rolled the last
All right.
four.
Someone
Meanwhile-
just rolled a natural 4, so that's another 4. That's another 4 miles that you guys go.
We really
We are on a roll, boys.
No
You
shit.
really are on a roll.
I'm surprised we're not
Alright.
at New Bogwart yet. Holy crap! How far are we?
It's quite a distance.
Oh my gosh.
Those dashes is about 10 miles.
But according to the map, it's only 45 feet. I could have got there in one turn. Maybe two.
Unlikely.
So you're saying roughly 90 miles?
Yeah.
Roughly. I mean,
Roughly
roughly.
about-
I mean,
Yeah, roughly about 90 miles.
okay.
I'm keeping track. Don't worry.
Alvis,
Oh, yes.
your turn.
Oh, no.
Wow.
What the heck?
Well, I mean, when you guys decided to pick up the pace, you really decided to pick up the pace.
Okay. We are
Boy,
jogging. This is trail running right here.
Or at least power mall walking.
Yeah.
So,
We are practicing for the next Olympics speed walking course.
you You guys have kind of gotten the hang of it yet. It's a nice sunny day as well. Today is, despite it literally being the exact middle of winter. It's a nice sunny day. There don't appear to be many clouds in the sky. And it appears to be, it is now noon. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
Why don't we stop for a bite to eat here? And how about frittatas today? Maybe like a good frittata?
Wait a minute.
I want to.
Was it Alfie the one that was snuggling Elvis the other night?
That was what?
Who was the one snuggling Elvis the other night?
Frost.
Frost,
Yeah, it was
were you using Elvis as a body pillow?
You better not.
No. Why? No. Jed would kill me. Jed would eat me.
Oh.
I'm I think you were using me as a body pillow, an oversized body pillow. I think I was a big spoon.
Elvis was already asleep.
I gotta go gouge my eyes out. I'll be back in like 5 minutes or something, you know.
Sam looks
I think
kind of
Elvis
flustered.
used Frost as the big spoon the other night, so.
William appears to be kind of flustered.
Oh, I forgot William was with that.
He just kind of goes over to the side and quietly eats for lunch.
Should
we
I
can
be
see her
worried?
writing in a notebook. We don't know what she's writing, but we can see her writing in a notebook.
No, she's not writing in a notebook. She's eating.
Uh,
She's eating.
Should I be worried about Frost? And I'm asking Alfie that.
I don't think so, but who really knows with a dwarf? They can get a little frisky sometimes.
Us dwarves are honorable now, man. I'm hearing this conversation while I'm eating my food.
Don't the females also have facial hair?
They can, yeah. They don't have to, but they can.
Miss Strongarm didn't have facial hair, so.
Frost, I promise you I'm male. So don't go there. Please don't go there.
I'm protecting you because my dreams are a premonition of Jed hurting me, so I gotta do what Jed's telling me to do.
And I kind of, you know, as I'm finishing up, I kind of whisper to Elvis, "Don't grow a beard."
I don't think I can. I've not shaved in 2 years. So
Everyone make a perception check.
I don't like that.
All right, everyone but Alvis. You see what appears to be a little pond of sorts off to the side that appears to have glowing water. The water appears to give off a little bit of a glow.
Hey, Elvis, look over there. Can you see what kind of stuff is coming off of that?
ritual casting detect magic.
All right. After about 10 minutes, the water does not seem to give off any magical properties.
I'm going to do a full sweep of the area around us.
All right. You look around. You don't seem to find any magic in the area.
There's no magic other than us.
Interesting. I go over and see what may be the cause of the glow.
All right. Make a nature check.
Out of character, I'm guessing this is bioluminescent algae.
Maybe.
Might need to go to my character for that nature check. That
Yes, you
is
do.
going to be a -1. Dang.
You don't know. You've got no idea what's making this glow.
It's something. It's something.
I'll take a look at the water. Can I see any kind of like wildlife? You know, maybe like some type of aquatic life in there in the water.
It doesn't appear to be large enough to give off any aquatic life. Well, go ahead and make a nature check while you're at it.
May I as well?
Yes, you may. All right, Afi, you see what appear to be blue mushrooms growing near the bottom of this.
I'm like, there's blue mushrooms down here. I've never seen a mushroom grow underneath water, though.
Maybe unless you breathe water if you eat it.
Let's check it over first before
May
we
I try
try
Arcana for that?
I mean, you can, but you know it's already non-magical.
No, to know if it's used for a potion.
Sure.
Oh, come on!
You have no idea.
I can't roll above a 10 today. Oh!
You
Some
only
wizard you are. Frost whispers.
I look over at Frost and say, could that be used for some kind of medicine or something?
Maybe. Show you medicine check.
Sure. Make medicine check.
I'm doubling.
I don't know.
I'm doubling Frost's density
Yeah, you
because of
You
this.
can't really tell.
I'm just saying that we suck. Okay,
I'm just saying that we don't know what the frick this is. We just eat this thing. Pure.
Are we able to kind of harvest the mushrooms
Yeah,
without actually?
it's low enough to where you can reach down and grab the mushrooms.
Okay, so I'll reach in and carefully cut the stem towards the bottom, close to the ground,
All right.
and I'll bring one up so we can get a better look at it. Does it still kind of give a glow outside the water, or?
I mean, yeah, the water does. The water still glows with the mushroom.
No. Yeah, what I'm saying is, we pull the mushroom out of the water. Does the mushroom continue to glow?
Yes, it gives off a slight luminescence. Not enough to
Okay.
give you light, but it does glow.
I think maybe harvest. Anybody got like something we can put these in? We can harvest a few of them, see if we can figure out what they are to the next town.
I got a bag. I sure a bag that my tinderbox was in. Probably put it in there.
Okay. So, how many mushrooms are in there?
Make a survival check to see how many you can harvest. All right, the two of you together are able to harvest about 10 or so mushrooms.
Okay, I'll put them on my little bag.
All right, you're able to put the mushrooms into a nice container, which keeps them nice and keeps them away from being infected by other stuff or cross-contaminating.
I wonder if we should put some water in it. Is there the container? Can we put water in it?
Yeah,
I mean, to keep them moistened.
it's
Because if they live underwater, I'm guessing we don't want them to dry out until
it's
we
a
know
water
what they are.
skin. So I mean, yeah.
You guys were able to acquire some jars from the alchemy area, so
Yeah, I got alchemist supplies, so
Oh well,
we'll
yeah.
just put them in there with some water from the pond.
We'll put it in my bag.
all right.
No, you just hear me clinking and clanking.
After you guys get done with that, is there anything else you'd like to do here?
No, but Frost does realize that he's 100. No, he's 300 pounds now. For the minute that he was doing that, so he's kind of sunken into the dirt next to the pond. Other than that, no, I think he's fine.
All right. And once you guys finish up that, you take a look up and realize it's about midday now.
Well,
Let's keep going,
eat some
huh?
we already ate, and so I'd say let's get going.
All right. Let's roll.
Afy.
Is it okay? Here we go.
All right. You guys travel another 2 miles.
Feeling a little bloated from lunch, guys. Let's slow down just a minute. I got to get my wind.
I think Alvis
feel
keeps
that.
casting that density thing on me, so that's why we're kind of slow.
I only did it once.
All right. And could I get one more?
Oh, Frost will do it. Let's see what happens. Ah!
Yay!
Hey, and you guys are able to go the rest of the day. And yeah.
Camp, sleep, good times.
Camp. Sleeps. Let's see if anything happens during the night. Well, okay then.
Uh-oh.
I completely forgot about this. Let's see here. Who's on third watch?
Frost.
All right, make a perception check. Actually, what's your passive?
Frost is very perceptive.
Yes, he is. You seem to see something that appears to be shining, kind of glowing. Or not really glowing, just reflecting the light of the fire. Off 5 or 10 feet away from where you set up camp.
That's all I can see is just something like a glint, no shadow or.
Now, with that perception, it appears to be like a metal bar wrapped around some wood or something.
So it's not moving; it's just sitting
Yeah,
there.
it appears to be a barrel of sorts.
You said it's like 5-10 feet away.
Yep.
I'll go investigate it.
All right. You go investigate it, and there appears to be a barrel half buried underneath the ground.
Is that the only thing that's there? Can I do like an investigation or something to check and see what else is around?
Yeah, that appears to be the only thing there. Is the barrel, but it's half buried underneath the ground. You can't quite tell what it is yet.
Okay, I'm gonna start digging with my hands, I suppose. Then try to unbury it.
All right. After a while, you are able to unbury the water, and eventually you come across a it appears to be a keg from with like a brand on it labeled as from the O'Harris Brewery.
Oh, Harris Brewery. Would I have heard of this brewery?
Being a tavern keep, yes, you would have. It is a very one of the most popular brews in the land of Avalor, coming from the Fulron Plains. It appears that one of the kegs has came off a cart a while back. You can tell by the age of it, just from your perception check. You can tell that it's been here a while.
I wonder how it's aged. Am I able to like pry the top open? Or
Yeah,
like
yes, you
a
are.
spout or something to like get some of it
Yep.
out. Okay, I'll do that, and I'll put a little bit into the mug that the tavern keep gave me.
All right, you pour it into the mug, and it is finely made beer.
Is that? Do I taste it, or is that you just telling me that that's what I see?
Yeah, you see that it is finely made beer. It's up to you whether or not you taste it.
I'll taste it. I'll drink it.
This is some fantastic beer, actually. It's pretty well.
I've drank worse. So,
as soon as it touches your lips, suddenly you feel as the tankard begins to lift quicker and quicker, and suddenly you realize that it's empty.
oh my god, this is so good. But I think this. I go in for another one, I guess.
All right, make a Constitution save.
Oh jeez. Oh fuck.
You find yourself drinking, and eventually, since you were on third watch, that was the last one. So everyone wakes up to see Frost passed out just on top of this barrel, which currently has a spout in it. There's like a little bit of a drip coming from the spout as some beer is leaking from it.
I'm trying to whistle, but it's not coming through.
I go.
Lots of snoring and whistling on top of this barrel.
Alvis will go wake him up.
Well, Alvis, see if you would have had a beard, he probably would have snuggled up with you after you drank that.
Never mind. And Alvis walks off, shuddering.
My goodness, you guys.
William, you're scaring me.
You have mentally scarred goblin.
Yes, you have. Alvis is not talking to William because William's the only one that hasn't teased him about this.
Hey man, it was either you or the barrel. I chose the barrel last night. So I'm assuming I'm still asleep.
I mean, are you asleep? You hear some commotion.
I kind of fall off the barrel, but I'm still laying there.
You fall off the barrel into the kind of the muck below.
My leg twitches. So what are they doing while I'm on the floor? Are they packing up?
I'm guessing all the rest of you are packing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, Andrew, you wake up to see most of the camp packed up.
Oh wow! Whoa!
You have a splitting headache.
Spitting out some of the mud that was in my mouth. I got a splitting headache.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna slap myself in the face with a wet rag.
All right.
Taken from my my water sack. Slash myself in the face. Slap myself in the face with some water. And I'll lower my health. Whew, that was a fun night, boys. Sad you guys were all asleep. I'm gonna take some of this with me.
Or by chance, did he get drunk and spill it?
No, he drank it all.
Yeah.
I don't think I drank it all if it was still dripping.
No, it's still dripping.
Oh.
Do you
Right
guys
now,
want some?
it's
It's some pretty good stuff. It's the O'Harris or something. My memory's a little foggy right now because I'm just coming sober. So it's some good stuff though. I'm telling you that right now. Take that word from me. I'm just gonna put a little bit in my flask because I don't think we can carry his keg with us.
all right.
Yeah.
You guys, you just kind of leave the keg there.
I want to bring it with, but we don't have anything to like carry it with,
Fair enough.
unless somebody carries my bag and I just carry it on my back or something.
Well, how big of a keg is it? I mean,
Yeah,
there's,
how big is it? I mean, if I was sleeping on top, it's probably my size.
Kegs are
Not smaller.
heavy.
It's a barrel.
Well, there's
Yeah, it's
barrel
barrel.
kegs. There's barrel kegs, and then there's the smaller kegs that they use on top of bars. So
How big was this, DM?
I'd say
Is it a
it's
frat
about
party keg,
a.
or is it a?
I'd say it's about 3 foot by 3 foot.
Oh. I suppose I can slap it on top of my back and just carry it around.
You drank it about half empty when you had what you had.
Oh, yeah, I can carry it then. Does it seem to be heavy?
It doesn't seem to be too heavy.
Okay, I'll take it with me.
All right.
Make sure the spout's facing upwards when I put out my backpack, my bag, whatever, sack.
All right. Who's gonna roll?
Alice rolled last. So
Frost just rolled last, actually.
was it Frost?
Yep. There you go, Elvis.
Yes.
If we're good at one thing, then it's traveling.
Nice. You may have had enough.
Traveling.
All right. All right. If you guys could roll another d4.
I think Aphie is.
Okay, here we go. If you want it, you shouldn't have.
I mean, you were typing, so I figured you were.
No, I was not actually.
Oh, okay. So it's about midday now, and
Anything
you guys
happen? No?
make perception checks.
All of us?
Yep.
Oh boy.
I guess when you see what appears to be something glistening on the ground.
I look at it and, I guess, investigate it.
It appears to be a gold coin. And as you reach down and pick it up, you see another one, and another one, and another one, and eventually you come across 50 gold pieces and a pouch with a hole in the bottom.
Oh. Is there a person attached to this pouch?
Nope. It's just an empty pouch with a hole in the bottom.
Hey, guys. Look what I found.
Are we rich?
It's 50
I-
gold pieces.
Think we just might be.
Well, you know what? I say we splurge tonight. I mean, best rooms
Right.
we can get.
In the middle of the forest, yes. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, no expenses too much for us.
Yes, no expenses too much.
Ah, yes. The best tavern you guys can.
The best tavern we can get is on my back right now, actually. Just letting you guys know.
Yeah.
So, how much gold do we get each?
Well, if we split it,
5
just
or 10 each.
well,
No.
if we split it between the ones that are here, that'd be 12 each. It would be 48,
Yeah.
and that would be 2 extra.
2 extra can go to a drawing pool.
Or we could start a kind of a group, kind of reserve that we use, for whoever needs stuff or whatever.
That sounds like a good idea.
I say that. Guys,
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
are you sure we're going in the right direction?
Well, if there's gold here, I'm sure somebody's nearby.
The road is slightly lifted above the rest of the swamp, so you guys are walking on dry ground now, despite the rest of the swampy area being before you. So there's a clear road before you.
Real quickly, out of character, does someone want to keep count of the money?
I'm keeping count of my money.
Well, okay. Well, what I'll do is I will.
Due
if we
to
could-
Alpha's size and
Well,
weight,
I was gonna say if I could get a note put on my thing to where anyone can have access to it, I can just put it there and keep it running total.
Yeah, I could give you
just give
guys
us a
a
note.
note. I could give you guys a note.
Yeah, that'll work. And then then I'll just put the 50 gold in there, and then that way you guys can look at it, and so we know what's there.
It's true.
All players get it. Just 2 gold pieces now.
50.
Oh,
Where's you gonna put it all in there?
Yeah, we're gonna put the whole amount, the whole 50, or did we want to split it and then put the 2 in there?
I say we put the full 50 in there.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
sounds like communism, but all right.
There you guys go. You now have community gold. I'm gonna
Community chest.
Free
Well,
parking. Free parking.
Well, but what we do is, we can, whatever money we can use that to buy supplies that we're all going to use, or if we need some, what I mean, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put it under handouts.
Yep. Okay. See it.
So we're still on the right track, yeah?
Well, obviously, I mean, we just found 50 gold. How could we be lost?
How could we be on the wrong track with that?
Exactly.
Sounds good. Who's rolling the next?
I'll do it.
Natural one.
Don't put that curse on us.
Alright, fine. I lift the curse.
No, you didn't.
You didn't do
Sorry,
it.
I
in
was a bit
time.
late.
Okay, now we have to be going backwards.
And someone's DM that they were getting for Christmas.
Is that same set, like the gold sack we passed by like an hour ago?
It couldn't be, could it?
Is that the same? I think it's the same hole.
You notice that the pathway actually veers out to the left when you thought it went to the right.
Alright, real Racky.
We better have a Scooby snack on that one.
Where's Velma when you need her?
Roll another d4.
Frost will do it. Two.
Better than 1.
Yes. Hopefully on the right path.
Alright, you guys are starving now, and the sun's beginning to set.
Guys, my stomach is grumbling. I think it's time for dinner.
Let's see, how many rations have we used? I have
4.
Yeah, I've used 4.
Because one lasts a day. So 1 pack lasts a day.
So with us eating now, that should be 5. Right?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yep.
this will finish up our 5th one. Because this is our 5th day travel. So I wonder what kind of idiot finds out they have a hole in their purse, takes it off, throws it on the ground, but doesn't go looking for their money.
Maybe it
rich one.
fell off.
Yeah, I guess that's true too.
Because the gold was so light, the pack just fell off without him feeling anything.
Yeah, but I mean, 50 gold. I mean,
Well, when
come
you're
on.
rich enough, you don't have to worry about money.
Yeah, some people are just that rich that they don't got to worry about 50 gold pieces. Come on, that's chump change for them.
Yeah, well, I guess, but
Like they put those in chamber pots. They put those in chamber pots. They poop those out in chamber pots. Come on.
All right.
But that's good for us.
You guys set up camp now, and
Yep. We were doing that while discussing about the idiot that dropped 50 gold pieces.
all right. You guys set up camp and go through your rotations. Getchwin, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. 14.
All right. Nothing seems to happen.
Ugh.
You guys wake up. It's a bit cloudy. The air has kind of a bit of a chill to it. There's a slight wind, and it's a bit foggy now at the moment. There's a slight drizzle.
I didn't cast fog. What is this? Just a morning weather, I suppose, huh?
I would say so.
So what's for breakfast this morning, boys? Sandwiches? What's it gonna taste like?
Not sandwiches.
Meatballs.
Spaghettis. Mom spaghetti.
How do you know what Mama's spaghetti tastes like?
Because she brought some over to the tavern.
Actually, we probably should leave it off for tonight and wait till next week.
Honestly, I would agree.
Yeah. We've been traveling for the last hour. Nothing exciting has ever happened.
But I mean, hey, we've got some good conversation in. I mean, we've really bonded in an hour.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we scarred little Elvis.
We scarred little Elvis. Hopefully his turtle friend will be back next week.
Everyone's just horrible to Elvis.
Well,
Well, they are.
at least you didn't get chained to a tree and covered in motor oil.
This is
I'm
true.
sorry, what?
At least you didn't get eaten by a spider.
I'm gonna
It's
go
a-
ahead and message Gintaris, tell him that we're closing out for tonight to shut off the stream.
Oh,
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
oh,
I have.
Same thing for you, viewer.
That was terrifying.
For Elvis.
Poor Elvis.
Only I can prevent forest fires.
Hey, man, we all could be eaten by the werebear. So, I mean,
This entire time, Elvis keeps trying to get braver and braver, so he loses his stutter, and you keep terrifying him more and more, scarring him for life.
we're trying to break him down so we can rebuild him. That's the point of this.
No,
I
scar him for life.
We're trying
They
to
don't
break
know what to do. They're just improvising.
Hey, we don't know what to do because your friend's not here, your son's not here, your turtle son's not here.
When he comes back, Elvis is in the corner. I'm not a cuddle. I'm not a cuddle pillow. I'm not a cuddle pillow.
oh no.
Or so you say.
Yeah. Maybe
I'll
you were
never be
cuddling
your
up on
waifu.
me
I'll
because
never
you
be your
thought I
waifu.
was
I'll never
Jet.
be your waifu.
So anyway, it's late here. I'm gonna get off here. I'll talk to
Yeah,
everyone
it's-
next week.
It's
Yeah.
late here as well.
See you guys next week.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep. I guess I'll see you later.
See you later. I'm just gonna say thank you for this. This is amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoy it so much. I enjoy doing this as well.
I hope I'm not doing too much.
Oh no, you're doing great. I love this.
Poor little Alvis.
Poor little Elvis though.
He
He's still
gets-
gotta have that talk with Jebediah.
Yes, he needs to have the talk with Jebediah. He gets used as a body pillow against his will, gets used as a weapon against his will, and then falls down a staircase.
This is true. Poor little Elvis.
And then he gets so drunk he falls asleep and gets put inside of a cauldron.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I didn't mean for him to be this much of a silly character, but it's happening. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's perfectly fine. There's always gonna be that little goofy. I just didn't want, bonkers off the wall.
I don't know why I almost always end up being the person with the silly character or the weird character.
Yeah.
And in this group, I don't know how I think I am. There's Jebediah, the giant turtle who once was little.
I mean, everyone at one point has to have they have to have a little bit of weirdness and strangeness in their character.
True, but I think I'm not stopped that though.
You just have a little more than everyone else.
All right.
See next week.
See you next week.
Yep.
And 14 viewers.
Oh, nice.
No, 14 subscribers. Sorry.
Oh, darn, you got me excited there for a second.
We could look and see how many people viewed, I believe.
Yeah. But thank all you guys for viewing this, and tune in next week. Next week, and very interesting. Thanks for watching.
And who you should show up next?
All right. Yes, I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Adios.